again. Yeah. Stream again. Like Adam Warlock type beat.
Stream again.
Oh, that
We're
is much better.
Again.
That is so much better.
Yay! Okay, so it probably was just me streaming.
Again.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Again. I'm about to cry.
Again.
I think I'm gonna die. I think this is where I die and perish and kill myself.
Again.
So Veridian is canceled for the foreseeable future
Yeah,
on account of me killing myself.
Veridian is canceled and it's done, guys. We're done. We're cooked. Bye. Anyways,
The world explodes.
Yeah, when is Ansel gonna lock in and get armed and dangerous?
Never.
I hate you guys. I hate you so much. Okay, so it probably was me just streaming
No,
by
you
shit.
won. I'm right.
Alright, so, now that we're done, now let's restart. God, I can't believe I have to... I can't believe I have to redo my description. God damn
Real
it.
quick, Slayer, I accidentally
Wait,
put
you have to
Olivia
do-
on his token down.
You have to redo your description again?
Where?
Right,
Nowhere.
right here under my cursor.
It's
Oh.
not there.
It's
It's not...
not there.
It's in...
Is it a-
I think you're schizo.
There.
cannot-
There you go.
No, it's there if you like hover over it. Okay.
Oh shit! Can
Yeah,
you
it
send
was
me a
just
link?
under the
Where?
city.
Oh, let me
Oh yeah,
send...
here, Vanguard. I'll ping it. I'll ping you for it. I'll ping you for it.
Thank you.
Alright,
I was about to be like,
There. It's that one
Thank
now.
you.
Okay. Now...
Yeah, no
Oh,
problem.
thank God.
I can't believe I have to redo my descriptions, man.
Oh my
Anyways.
god, you're gonna be fine.
I'm not gonna be fine. I'm not gonna be fine.
Yeah, you
No,
are.
whatever. Whatever.
Whatever. Whatever.
What are we? Whatever.
Okay. Our Billy. Let me now put on some music to put on some fucking
Oh
shenanigans.
Sorry, let me turn off Helldivers real quick.
My goodness.
Billy,
kidding.
I'm gonna
I'm
beat you.
kidding. Elise,
Soy tomando el pelo.
So,
you're acting like that's surprised.
So, Billy, Ansel dies of cardiac arrest. And...
Good game.
GG's,
Make a new
guys.
character sheet, please.
You died. You died right now. Anyways.
See everybody 2 weeks from now.
Alrighty. Billy. Same description as before. You're working on this thing. You get it to the point... Billy. Lock
What?
it.
I just laughed.
Lock it. Anyways. So, you're working on this thing to the point at which you believe that it'll work. The activation trigger hasn't happened yet, but you believe that as soon as something happens, you're going to be able to catch whatever ash creature revives anywhere within the city. And when I mean whatever ash creature, I mean the main ash creature that you jumped off the helicopter pad
Yes,
into.
yes.
But
I know the guy.
I know the guy. But as soon as you start to ruminate over how you will find this man, it's approaching 25 minutes after they left. And if you wait any longer, you might lose them. And you might not know where to go. So, might be a good idea.
What do you mean not know where to go?
Well, you didn't really get a place. You'd have to ask them. It'd be pretty awkward. But you're falling behind is basically the main point.
Doesn't Kevin currently have his massive demon hulking over me?
That
I
he
mean-
does.
Smoke bomb and then turn your phone off, dickhead.
He did do that.
He did do that.
Oh, I did do that.
Yeah.
I did do that.
I thought we were doing like a
I can't
back
say
pedal. I thought we went back in time a little bit, but
No,
if that's the
no,
case.
you're cooked. You're cooked. I can't save you, bro.
Okay. Listen. Would you mind, for thematic purposes, if I finish this at like my apartment? Just because I have a little.
No.
Aw. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how far is my apartment?
I would say your apartment is a good like 10-15 minutes away if you're taking like your car. Just because
Okay.
to relate the city, I guess to its close out analog, it would be like a New York. where it's very inconvenient to drive, or at least drive on the main roads where your house would be.
Would it be quicker to like jog there?
Yeah, but like at that point, you're just jogging all over the city, and it's still gonna take you a pretty long time to get there and get back.
Okay.
So
Well,
you are,
after
But yeah, go ahead.
sorry.
No, go
After
if you think.
finishing the machine, imagine Ansel's mask is off, right, and he has the bandages on his face. And when he finishes up, he grabs his things and he walks to his locker. I assume we have at the VHA.
Yeah, you have temporary lockers that you can put some of your stuff in.
He opens it up to see his civilian clothes, which is like white tee, leather jacket, jeans, boots. And he tries for a moment to picture himself at that party. With his bandaged face trying to assimilate into a crowd he just could care less about. And he imagines his friends having a good time and him just being there as this miasma of misery. And where he could like reroute with the demon Ama left behind to make sure he arrives, he decides within himself that it's better if he doesn't go. He closes the locker, puts on his mask, walks out of the VHA into his cruiser and goes on patrol.
Ooh. As you go and you do that, you drive around a pretty desolate road. You don't really know where you're going necessarily. You're more drifting. You are on your normal patrol route, looking around the city for causes of trouble, but the streets feel very empty, very quiet. The liveliness of the party kind of juxtaposes this very eerily dim night. And as you're traveling across this road, suddenly, where did you put the machine that you were building?
It's on my person.
It's on your person?
Yeah.
As you do, you feel sparks light up within the machine. Not like erratic, but more faint drifting, as they're pushing slightly against against a direction in this little machine you have.
I increase the gear that I'm currently driving at. Turn on. Do VHA cruisers have sirens?
I mean, if you want sirens, then yes, they do. You can have modded your...
You said the road's desolate anyway, right?
Yeah.
I just start speeding.
Just start speeding. As you go and you speed in the direction, you're met with a pretty open public park. This park is rather empty, but the dust within is still lightly pushing in the direction of this park. Do you continue forward? Not in your car, I mean. In your...
I mean, what's stopping me from getting out of from not getting out of my car? I'm kidding. I get out.
Thank you. Jesus.
I
You're
get
about to
out and
start doing
walking
wheelies.
towards where it's guiding me. My
Okay.
orange eyes squinting while they pierce the night.
Alright. As you walk into this public park, you're following this machine. How closely would you say you're following this machine?
Like the center of a target, the bullseye. That's how thorough I'm being with where I'm going.
Okay. Roll me perception at a -2 circumstance bonus.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Colonel.
Colonel, we have a problem.
Dice.
-2. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
14.
Oh no.
First decent roll ever.
Where's my phone?
As you
There it is.
as you walk through this public park, the dust still pushing against the little glass dome of this contraption as you walk forward, but then as soon as you begin to make another step, you stop as you see a shimmering line above the grass.
Can I investigate where it's originating from?
Yeah, you can roll me investigation.
Awesome. Guys, I'm a little good at investigation.
Guys, I'm a little good at investigation. Guys. Anyways, you look down at this wire, and it seems to be wrapped around this big tree. And behind another, what seems to be bench, lies under this crossbow. As all of a sudden you hear from behind you, a smart animal is better prey. As a person behind you appears. This man in furs, laden on his shoulders, almost biomechanical hands wrapped in this silver metal, holding this ginormous machete. You'll be a perfect new addition to my exhibit.
I take a half step backwards and look him eye to eye. Who the hell are you supposed to be?
Well, really none of your concern. I was off hunting other prey, but it seems I'll have you for an appetizer. What do you say, Beetle? I've never had an insect in my exhibit before.
Not a beetle.
Oh. What of the horns on your head and all the spikes?
He chuckles to himself a little bit and looks at the ground. It's actually a kind of caterpillar. I'd think someone with an animal theme like you could have got that if you knew a lick about animals.
As he just starts laughing hysterically. A caterpillar! Wow. Usually a hero picks a little more of a ferocious beast. A caterpillar. Oh. How quaint. Though even then I don't have a caterpillar in my collection. Why don't you come with me quietly? And this doesn't have to be such a scuffle.
What would be the fun in that? I gotta show you why I have these horns. And he lifts up his fists.
I suppose so. If you say so, I suppose we can fight. So have at it, Caterpillar. I'll give you the first hit as a prey.
Alright. So for the first attack, I'm going to do... Let me look at my advantages. He's holding a weapon, right?
Yes, he's holding machete.
Okay, I'm going to do Improved Disarm.
Ooh, what did that do?
You have no penalty to your attack check when attempting to disarm an opponent. Disarming... There we go. You attempt to knock an item such as a weapon or device out of an opponent's grasp. Make an attack check against the defender, usually with a -2 penalty, but since I have the advantage, that's null.
Yeah.
If your attack succeeds, make an opposed check if your attack's damage against the defender's strength. If you win, the defender dropped the held object. If you made a disarm unarmed, you can grab the dropped object as a free action. If you make a disarm attempt with a melee weapon and lose the opposed check, the defender may immediately make an attempt to disarm you as a reaction. But I'm not a weapon, so that's irrelevant.
Yay! Okay. Okay, make an attack check.
Oop. That is a 28.
Ooh. And if your attack succeeds, make an opposed check of your attack damage against the defender's strength. Okay. Give me one moment while I roll this.
Take your time.
Yes, yes, yes. And it's against his strength, correct?
I'm worried, but yeah.
Okay. As you go to disarm this this man, he puts up quite a challenge. How do you want to disarm him?
How is he holding machete? Like, as I'm attacking?
He's holding it with one hand. He's getting ready to block your attack.
I, like, instead of punch him direct, like, I'm making it look like I'm gonna punch, and I, like, kind of corral my arm around his wrist, pinch it in my elbow, and, like, chop at his arm with my other hand to, like, make him let go.
Okay. As you go for this chop attack, this man holds on. You can tell this man is very strong. But your chop does succeed as he ends up dropping the weapon, successfully disarming him.
And as he drops it, I lift up my knee, kick it up, and then that same hand I chopped it off with, I grab the hilt, rotate it backwards, and go into a defensive position.
Okay. As you do so, he drops the machetes. Obey. It seems you're a lot more skilled than I anticipated, Caterpillar. As, you watch as this man, with one arm, with... I guess the best way to describe this is, like, on the side of his wrist, you know how, like, in Cyberpunk, the blades come out of, like...
Mantis blades?
Yeah, a mantis blade comes out of the side of his arm and just straight tries to hit you. He will roll to hit. Give me one.
And this guy's really thorough with the blades. He has them in his arms, but has a machete too.
Does a...
Look, man, you can never be too careful.
You can never be too careful. He hunts saber-tooths and mammoths and shit. He does this shit for a living.
That's true. That's true.
As he does a 26 hit you.
No.
No.
Kill yours.
He's lying.
He's lying. This feels
Yeah,
like when we were
you
playing
know-
Veracity and Shadow was like, does this hit you? And you're like, I feel like you wouldn't believe me.
It said no.
Slowly turns to the camera.
I'm cooked, gang. But yeah, okay.
No grinding noise.
Billy, your lie would have been successful if I did not already have access to your sheet. But
No,
no, no.
No,
No. Roll me toughness.
Dude, I had this super wicked
Alright,
disarmament.
you have better luck than Griffin, I promise.
You know what? I will give you a +2 to this toughness because you are in a blocking position.
Yay!
Yeah, better
You're
luck
so
than Griffin,
nice.
I promise. Better luck than Griffin, better luck than Griffin.
Oh yeah, baby. 19.
19. As this man
Yeah, with the bonus.
As this man goes and claws at you, you're able to barely hold this man back. As while he does get some resistance from you, you are damaged slightly. As you do take 1 injury from this.
Alright.
And would you like to attack back?
Second blade in the arm. You're a thorough one, aren't ya?
I have to for the prey I catch. Now come at me, caterpillar.
And without a word, I what damage is the machete, by the way?
It is slashing.
No, I mean, how much damage does it does?
Oh, how much?
What's the damage rank?
Oh, what's the damage rank? It is... Wait, why do you want to know? Before I say.
Because it affects my accuracy. I have an advantage that's basically gives me... It lets me be accurate with any close range weapon.
Oh, you mean for the machete? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it affects my accuracy.
True.
Like max accuracy.
True. And you want to know the damage effect?
Yeah, the damage.
Okay,
effect.
it's
Or
5.
The damage rank. It's 5?
Yeah, 5.
Okay. That means I have 5 accuracy on this.
Yippee!
Let's do accurate attack 2. So that's going to be -3 from this roll, but no, it's damage 2?
Yep. No, it's damage... Wait, for the machete?
Yeah.
No, it's 5. I just...
meant-
I just
Because I
said
have
that.
+10, it's max.
Oh, then yeah.
Right?
Yes.
You have to think about power cap.
Yes. No, I know what you mean. I didn't initially get what you were saying, but no, yes, you're at cap.
Anyway, that's a 29 because I did the accurate attack.
You do hit. Let me roll his
damage.
Let me roll his tugness.
His what?
His tugness. Did I stutter?
He's a
Do
tuggy
not
lad.
talk about him like that.
He's
You seem attached, Ahleeze.
I-
he's tugging.
So I don't think anything happens on a natural 20 toughness, but you don't hit. That's what
Oh
I
my
do
God.
know. As he is able to depthly parry your blade with his mantis blade. Like, clever trick, insect. But you need more than that to take me out. As once he parries, he's going to slide on one knee, and with his other hand, his hand flips up like the lid on a container, showing 2 barrels, and he's going to shoot directly
Oh
at
my
you.
god.
It's
He has a
nice
close
knowing
range
you,
penalty.
Ansel.
He has a close range penalty because range attacks.
They got-
Not
they-
fucking mutants and mastermind.
Not immune to masterminds, dummy.
No.
Alright.
Believe me, take my word for it.
Believe me. Wow, that's so unfortunate for you. Does a 32 hit you?
It's almost like this guy's balanced to fight a team or something.
It's almost like... What? What? No. There's...
It would seem that this guy is equipped to take on multiple people at once.
It-
Am I the only one getting that vibe?
You know, it almost... it almost seems like this guy is equipped to fight multiple people and you know, be in a big team fight and be a boss. You know, what's so funny? I wonder who
Yo, what?
I wonder who balanced this guy.
Anyway, yeah, that is.
Yeah.
I balanced him.
All right, roll tugness. Roll your tubeness.
YouTube.
Your tubeness.
Please be good. Okay. Do I actually get that +2?
So,
Oh, you're dead as shit.
Billy, as this man slides on the other end, parrying your machete hit depthfully, he aims right at your stomach with this hidden shotgun. Au revoir. And he pierces your stomach. That is a 4 degrees of failure. As you're mine now, caterpillar. As you fall to the ground. And
He fucking killed Anzo!
no.
I thought you were joking about making me make a new sheet. What the fuck?
No, you aren't dead. You're almost dying. As he smirks down at you as you slowly fall to the ground and lose consciousness.
Before I completely go out, can I say something?
Go ahead.
Come closer.
The man looks around. He's like, huh? Sure.
Fuck you. And he goes.
I can tell you don't have any friends. Well.
Damn.
He just
as
you can't keep getting away with it.
you can't keep getting away with this. You can't keep getting away with this. And as you slowly fall into unconsciousness, we are slowly going to fast forward a bit in time as Grin. Yeah! Grin, Shadow, are you here?
No.
Hey,
What's
bud.
up? Oh, he's here. He unmuted, I think.
Oh.
He's here?
If Shadow isn't here, then we'll just switch. He'll be abandoned.
Then we'll shoot him in the forehead.
I will shoot him in the forehead.
I want a super.
Finally, my assimilation process will be complete.
Finally, everything will be done. Either Shadow is speaking and we can't hear him, or he
No,
is...
his mic always does that whenever... His mic always does that.
Okay. Do you want to...
Shadow's might be
For
tripping.
Shadow, if you are speaking, we can't hear you.
That is very true.
I want a bazooka.
Yeah, okay. So would we like to move along to other people?
No.
No, well you don't have a choice because you know you're dead, but that's another.
Yeah.
But either way, also can someone else stream the thing so everyone on the disc schmord can hear the music and do all that?
Someone who's not already streaming. So
That
not
is
Mirror
true.
Slayer.
Eeny meeny miny mo,
Not
catch
it.
a tiger by M. You're streaming.
Not it.
What?
Yeah.
You're streaming.
Kevin,
Shoot.
Yeah, you
What's
do
up?
it.
I said still fuck
I-
up.
You do it.
You did.
Force the Discord people to watch the stream.
Kevin, you do it.
Have them inflate our numbers.
Have them inflate our numbers if you want to hear the music.
Is there music playing right now or no?
No, there's not music playing. I was going to transition, but Shadow's not here. So you know what? Since
Wait, Slayer.
yeah,
Sorry.
what's
Does the
up?
music not come through the main stream?
No, it does. I'm just saying on
Okay.
on Discord it doesn't.
Gotcha,
Like because
gotcha.
they're not. You know. There we go. Look at Kevin being so nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, as we go along, I guess Grin will come later. Shadow, DM me if you're having trouble with your mic, and we can try and help
Oh
you
my
out.
god, babe. Thank God for this noise suppression. Your dad is fucking using it.
Alright, let me switch over to something funny. That is way too whimsical for
Yeah,
what's happening
that was-
right now.
What? Do we get stuck in Wonderland? Are we going to Wonderland?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
that's a
it was
way.
so good.
Dude, I
Tom and
feel like I
Jerry
just booted
scream.
up The Sims.
No, look, it's fine. It's okay. We're
Yo,
gonna
can
be
we play,
fine.
Can we play Pale Pale Moon from hit movie Sinners?
No, we
We're
cannot.
gonna get copyrighted.
I mean,
I know Ryan Coogler. I know
Bro,
Ryan
Right.
Coogler.
Smoke
IRL.
and Stack are gonna
Right.
show up to our door.
Right.
I know Ryan
Like,
Coogler
out of luck.
IRL. I promise.
Ryan-
we won't get copyrighted.
Ryan Coogler will kill me and everyone I love. He will not take mercy on me. You know what? Let's do this. Let's see. Was this whimsical? Okay, that's a little too.
Was this whimsical?
God damn it! No. Oh, it's fine. We'll just
Bro's
do
too
this one.
whimsical.
Bruh's too whimsical.
I don't know if it's really whimsical. This
No.
is like, you know, no, it's not really whimsical.
All right, there we go. All right. Since Grin isn't here, he's still EP. We are going to move on. As it is now daytime. And first, we'll check on Naama. Naama, you had a pretty fun time last night. You don't remember all of it, but you remember a decent portion of it. And you had some fun.
How much of it does Grummer remember?
Grummy wasn't there. Or did he? Yeah. He knew you were up to some debauchery. He was like, have fun with whatever you're...
Audrey is insane.
Debauchery.
Have fun with whatever you're doing, sir. As he goes back home and takes care of business. But as you awake, you wake up in someone else's bed. It seems to be the main bedroom of the place that you were staying at. As you are rather naked.
Nice.
But as you lay in this stupor, still trying to piece together what happened last night, you see Soul Girl walking out of the bathroom, still putting on some of their early morning clothes. Ah, there's our demon. Had some fun last night.
My head hurts.
Yeah, you and Buck. You were down under, if you know what I mean.
I can't take this seriously.
Kevin, lock it.
Oh!
Anyways, so as Soul Girl kind of puts back on her clothes, he's like, either way, Buck had to step out earlier tonight. He said he had something to do. Apparently his dad called. In town, apparently, but we have to see about that. Haven't seen him since this morning, though, which is kind of weird.
He went to that party when his dad was in town?
Well, his dad usually comes into town without notice. He's a bit of a... Well, to call him a stalker. It's, he's a bit protective over Buck, you know? A bit of a unstable relationship.
I think being protective over your superhero son is kind of a moot point, isn't it?
Well, you know, fathers will be fathers, you know? Well, other than mine. He's not really around again, but I don't know if you remember that after all the, you know, drinks.
I think I remember that part and that we are the same.
Well, yeah. Well, we can talk about our distant dads later, if you want. We can get some coffee. You know, meet each other formally and not like this.
Yeah, give me a second. Would you mind if I use the bathroom real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll check in on your other friend. And as you go to the bathroom, we slowly move over to Oliviana, you also wake up, but not in a bed. You wake up on a couch. You have just this trembling headache. Just seems to rise from the back of your neck all the way to the front of your forehead. Just a pounding headache. As you just look around and try to get your bearings, you do remember being here, but you don't remember the shirt that you're wearing.
Liviana just wakes up and she's very, very dehydrated and thirsty. That's the first thing on her mind is getting something to drink.
As you get up, you go ahead.
She kind of like gets up onto her feet and wobbles for a moment, and then feels it in the pit of her stomach, that like hangover feeling. She's not concerned about the shirt that she's wearing right now. She can worry about that later when she's got some water.
As you get up and kind of get your bearings on the situation, you see the door in front of you open as Soul Girl walks out. Mostly dressed. All of the important parts are not exposed to you. As she looks, it's like, you look like you need some water. Let me go get some for you. As Beauty, Izzy kind of stumbles in, like, hey, what a party, eh? Seems pretty crazy. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, there was a party, wasn't there? And she's like holding her forehead. I've got a headache.
Oh, well, you know, after party hang-ups, eh? Oh, look, no, if you want any reassurance, didn't do anything embarrassing, eh? Look, I can tell you, I have a perfect memory of what happened. No booze can get into this head.
Well, whose shirt am I wearing? She looks down at it. I mean, I assume it's like big enough to like swallow her up.
Yes, it's very big compared to what you usually wear. It's almost like a drape on you, and it's
like just about down to her knees.
It almost reaches the bottom, like a gown almost. He's like, oh, I think God, what's her civilian name? I've known her for like a year, and I always just refer to her as Knockout, eh?
Knockout, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I don't remember if I got her name. I might have, but I don't remember much.
Yeah, you know, she's one feisty one. But you guys didn't do anything, eh? You know, you guys were hardcore flirting back in the bar. Got a thing for you.
Oliviana goes bright red at that. I remember a little bit of that.
Yeah, you know, pretty entertaining. And plus,
she tugs the hem of the shirt down a little bit in her embarrassment. Is she around?
Nah, she had to leave. She's way more responsible than any of us, eh? Yeah, she said she had some business to take care of. Apparently Masterson needed some help with some, business they're taking care of, but, I don't know. And also, I called your brother. He should be coming up the street now. As, Dorian, you, almost like a sentinel, the door kind of just opens. As you're just kind of standing at the front door, just waiting for somebody to open it for you. And also, another thing, you can't fit through the door.
That's actually fucking funny.
You have to kind of crouch down and maneuver through.
Should I just make him taller at this point, like fucking 7 foot? I'm adding that in. He's 7 foot. Right
as Soul Girl has poured
7'4"
some ice water and is like, oh, well, the party's over, big guy. I don't know if you want any festivities. as you two just kind of stare at each other, and it's like
he just kind of stares at them. In his mind, he's more like he's just gonna like just think to himself. There's not really much he can say literally, and no, like yeah, just literally he can't say
And it's
anything.
like kind of swaying side to side. She, Girly Pop is out of it right now.
As Oliviana, Soul Girl kind of walks up to you and hands you your water. Here you go, love. That should deal with the hangover. Mixed it with...
She takes the water and like frost immediately like covers the cup from her fingertips, and she drinks it really quick. She drinks it quickly before it can freeze.
Oh. Seems you didn't need the ice.
I actually appreciate the ice. She
Well,
crunches it a little bit.
oh, well. I don't chew it, but that's up to preference, I suppose. Though I should be getting going. I do have a meeting with the Vanguard soon, but I'll be around. We'll see each other soon. And plus, where's your other friend? The feral one.
Okay, she like holds her forehead again. I think she might have gone home. I don't know.
Ah, I know. She went home.
Remember? Oh, she did. Okay.
Yeah.
She got home safely.
No, I let her out. One of her, I don't... Oh, what's a name? You know,
There's,
handlers? Should
I
we?
think.
Yeah, I don't know if we should call them handlers, eh? I feel like that's a little, that's not politically correct, I feel.
Well, I mean, people have handlers sometimes, depending on their job.
Do you have a handler?
She looks up at Dorian.
Oh.
I guess I kind of do.
Well, you know.
She kind of giggles a little bit.
Well,
So she's kind of crosses arms from that point on.
well, look, hey, if you wanna go check on her, do I remember her address? Sylvia! That's her name.
Oh, I think that's her name.
Yeah, I mean, hey, look.
Where's my phone? Where did my phone go? Oh, I hope I got Knockout's number. I want to talk to her a little bit more. Her cheeks are a little bit rosy.
Mwah. A classic. I don't take you for the type of person to be good at phone flirting, eh? But hey,
Oh, and she goes bright red again. I just wanted to stay in touch with her outside of work.
look, I don't know how much phone riz you have, but you gotta make sure you're on top of it. I should get going, eh? I got some work to do.
Wait, is he saying phone riz?
Yeah, phone riz. He said phone. He said phone riz.
Owner is...
It would not take that much insight to see that Dorian's a little uncomfortable with him being in the room.
But yeah, as you guys prepare, Naama, you, do you want to do anything specific in the bathroom, or do you just want to get out and join the convo?
Yeah, she'll probably just get out, put some clothes on, then join the conversation.
Okay. As you put your clothes on, you get back outside, and you're able to see the conversation ensuing, in front of you. As you see, Soul Girl kind of get dressed, and everyone else. The only person not dressed is Oliviana, as, Beauty will look at it like, oh, by the way, I have all your clothes in the laundry room, eh? You want to go pick it up? It's over there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She takes the last sip of her water, which is just like slush in her cup. And she just sets it down on the counter as she goes into the laundry room.
Oh, but also, another friend news, I suppose. Your bug friend never showed up, the beetle friend.
Yeah,
Oh.
I noticed.
Yeah. She looks a little sad.
Yeah, hey, as Soul Girl will kind of perk up and say, yeah, sorry about that. I've known way too many Debbie Downers in my day. Kind of ruining the fun for everyone.
I hope that he's okay.
Oh,
He said he would come, and then he didn't bother to show up.
well, look.
I don't know. That's a special kind of frustration.
Well,
It
look.
does hurt a little
Then
bit
the,
that he
then the-
didn't come after he said he would.
then the dickhead turned his phone off.
Well, either way, I mean, Can't let him get to your head. He's probably out somewhere doing something, well, on his own. Loner types are usually always the type to just ignore. Trust me, I know, my dad's one. As Beauty will kind of look at her and say, "Can you stop mentioning your dad? It's making me uncomfortable." As she'll go, it's like, "Sorry, Beauty, it's a sensitive topic." Yeah, I know. Jeez. We all know. My God.
I think as they're doing a little bicker, Nama would check her phone and see if she has any like new texts or anything like that. Any alerts in the cellular device?
No. You wouldn't have any notifications from Horn Devil or Ansel. You
no, was probably like looking at your phone, like, you didn't even text me.
You didn't even text. Ansel's the type of motherfucker to turn his location off.
Yeah, speaking of phones, Oliviana kind of like gathers up her clothes and then goes back into the room she was sleeping in.
Well, you were sleeping on a couch.
Oh, was it not in any particular room?
Yeah, you were, but you can go into Young Buck's room and like change and do your thing.
Okay, yeah, she's gonna do that.
Yeah. As you go in, I'm assuming you check your phone for Knockout's email, or Knockout's not email, but her text.
I communicate by email only.
I communicate very formally.
That's a professional.
But yeah, check for if Knockout texted her.
Yeah.
Or if she'd got Knockout's number.
As you go and you kind of shuffle through your stuff, you pick up your phone. And you see on the back of your phone, would you, actually, so a little bit of character development. Would Oliviana be the type of motherfucker to have a bulky phone case?
That'd be so fucking funny.
Yes.
It would be.
But it's not like a wallet phone case. It's like the kind where it's like a animal and's got like little things sticking out of it.
Yeah, it's like with the
There's
fucking.
Oh my gosh,
There's
you have
like
one
a
of those
little
upstairs.
possum. There's like a little possum case.
As you
little
pick up
ears on it.
your little possum case, you have big pockets for a reason. As this phone, you pick up, it has ears on it, little floppy tail.
I will say, she didn't put it in her pockets. She's got a little lanyard for it.
Oh, a little Oliviana.
You are a special type of nerd.
Oliviana type of motherfucker to have a lanyard for their phone.
Yeah.
Anyway, so as you go and you pick up this this lanyard on a phone, you see on the back a posted note with not very good handwriting on it, but it does have a number and it does say under it, "Call me." And yeah.
Liviana, being an autistic motherfucker, takes that literally and calls the number.
Calls the number?
Yes.
Okay. As you call the number, it rings once, it rings twice, and it takes a little while, but, eventually you hear somebody on the other line saying, hello.
Hi.
Oh.
Liviana, like, chirps.
Oh. Oh. Hi. I didn't know you'd call me so fast.
So fast, did you leave soon, recently?
Yeah, I had to go. I had some business. Well, intergalactic business to take care of.
Oh, intergalactic.
Well,
I didn't realize.
I didn't leave the universe. It's more the embassy.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah. Sorry. But it was great talking to you. You were a little bit hammered.
I honestly don't remember most of the conversation, but I remember the bits that count.
Yeah.
You were very sweet. It was very nice talking to you last night.
Yeah.
And I hope we can talk some more, maybe?
Yeah, you were cute. Maybe we'll talk sometime. Right?
Was I able to hear that?
Yeah, you.
You hear Liviana just burst out into like flattered giggling.
Like nervous, like.
Yeah,
No,
but
it's like flustered. Not so much nervous, but just flustered.
yeah, but no, like, did I hear him or that way? Is it a?
It's a her.
It's a her. Okay.
Yeah, it's a lady. It's knockout.
Okay. Oh, yeah, he doesn't care.
Yeah, as she says, maybe we'll meet next time. Masterson just needs my help with these aliens, but hey, maybe I'll see you around the headquarters.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I kind of live there now, so.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm Isabel, by the way. You don't have to call me Knockout if you don't want to.
My name is Oliviana, although I think I told you that. I don't remember.
That was one of the many things you told me. Look, but
yeah,
I'll see
that
you.
sounds like something I would tell you.
Look, but I'll see you around, alright?
Okay, see you around, Isabella.
As the call hangs up, yeah, that's it. The end of the conversation.
She puts the number in her contacts with like a bunch of hearts. As Isabella, not as Knockout, but Isabella.
I am manifesting my girlfriend. As you all reconvene. I don't believe Grin is back, so he's still EP. Unless he magically appears right now! No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Okay, I guess not.
Guys,
Alright.
don't worry. I'm gonna make a quick 5-hour drive.
Gonna be a quick 5-hour drive, just fucking smack him in the head. Fell asleep during session. But anyways, so as you go, you end the call, you reconvene back with everyone. As both Beauty Bucket and Soul Girl say their goodbyes, and you all walk out. The 3 people missing on your roster is Ansel, Grin, and Kay. And from what you guys know, Grin and Kay are back at Sylvia's house, so that might be a good place. Ooh, that might be a good place to start. Or, and I'll give you options here. Ansel did leave from the VHA, and you haven't heard from him since this morning. So if you would like to go and investigate that as well, you guys can. But it's up to you. Because I'm nice like that.
Because
I'm nice like that.
I was in shop 47 times.
I was shot 47 times. Go.
I was in the shop 37 times.
But you all leave together. 2 of you getting lucky, 1 of you just being there. So what do you guys want to do?
Oliviana kind of like looks up at Nama. Oh, did you hear back from Ansel yet?
She just shakes her head with contempt.
With consent.
Oh, that's kind of worrying, honestly.
Nobody tells me shit.
He said he trusted me.
But yeah. So as you guys walk out of the apartment, it's a pretty normal day outside. Pretty standard morning with people walking out. Doing their own thing. Heroes walking it both in costume and out of costume. Some you remember, some don't. But one thing you do see, actually, can somebody roll me perception?
Yeah,
Oh.
Sure.
I was like, I
Alright.
can, but I'm not
Yeah,
there.
you're not there right now.
I'll roll perception. Oh, never mind. I didn't hit the button fast enough.
Haha, trigger finger.
Anyone else want to roll me perception?
Yeah, I'll
Yes.
do it.
Come on, roll.
Oh, Perception.
Ooh.
Dorian's not paying attention.
Dorian is fucking out of it. He's not paying attention at all.
Oh my god, the -5.
Brutal. As you guys go, Nama, you first notice something in the alleyway. But it's not until Dorian looks out, not Dorian, it's not until Liviana looks into the alley. You all are a bit on your edge. You know, it's the morning. There might be a villain in here. But as you do, there is a person struggling upside down in the trash can. And Dorian, you can spot immediately, that's Informer.
What did you do to my boy?
Okay. In
That
response to,
Informer. Oh my fucking god.
he's been upside down in a trash can.
He is. He's upside down in a trash can. His legs are up. He's trying to get out of here.
I think in response to this, no, when one of our demons, it just have him like yank Informer out of the trash can by his leg.
Liviana needs to process what she saw for a moment because it's just like kind of comical. She's trying not to laugh.
As you take your demon and you lift this person, you're not entirely sure who it is. But Oliviana's just trying to contain her laughter as you pull out Informer, and they're like, "Oh, jeez, what happened last night? I don't remember."
Better yet, why are you in a trash can?
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, it's just
No, he's okay. But why are you in a trash can?
I don't know. I don't. You know, sometimes I've been told I wander when I take a lot when I take too much
Did you
drink.
last night?
Yeah, a lot. I hadn't gone that hard since college.
I think
Hard?
it's worse than waking up naked in someone's bed.
Yeah,
You don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was hoping, you know. Wait, what time is it?
What time is it, Slayer?
It's around like 9:10. It's around 9:10, like around there.
I convey this to Informer.
As you say this, Informer's like, "Oh my God, Lucas is gonna kill me. I'm late. No, God. Ah, shit. Fuck."
Hey, but in Naba turns to Olivia. What's his name again?
Informer.
Right, Informer. Before you go, have you heard anything about Ansel by chance?
Ansel?
Horn Devil? Horn Devil?
Oh, you mean that asshole?
Yeah.
He kind of looks... He looks like kind of a beetle.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's one of our friends.
Did he leave the VHA last night?
Oh,
We're kind of worried
God.
about him. We haven't heard from him since last night before the party.
Okay, wait, yeah, put me down. As he, actually, do you let him down, like, carefully, or do you let him down, just plop him down on the ground?
No, I'm gonna summon the basketball hoop and dunks him.
Do you want to dunk him?
No.
Half court.
Half court shot, Curry!
You picked him out of the trash can, and you're like, Kobe!
No, let's let him down
He just
gently.
dumped him back in the trash can.
Yeah. Mama would set him down gently.
As you do this, he's like, ow. As he kind of will dust himself off, and on his wrist, he will pull up some footage. It's like, I'm connected with the headquarters' database, so, you know, they don't call me Informer for nothing. Never mind. It's embarrassing with trash all over me. And
It's a great catchphrase. Great catchphrase.
yeah, as he,
A smile and 2 thumbs up.
and as he does so, he pulls up the security footage of last night, as you all see, Ansel go to his locker, almost pull out his civilian clothes, but then suddenly closes it and walks out of the VHA office.
Liviana kind of deflates upon seeing that.
That's all you got me?
Well, no, we don't have a... Well, I do have some surveillance, but it might take a little bit of convincing from Lucas to give me access. It's not really something that everyone can get, you know. We have some of the largest surveillance in the world, and it's got to keep that on lock and key.
For the sake
Well,
of...
You are Informer,
For
aren't
the
you?
sake of urgency, sir, he's been missing since last night. I tried to call his phone. He didn't answer, and I haven't gotten a text from him since early evening yesterday. Can we just file this as a missing persons case, or?
I mean, we can. I mean, he's a hero. He can do whatever he wants, but we can see. I mean, we can definitely investigate it, but shit. Well, let me see. As he begrudgingly kind of pulls up more footage, it's like, Luke's gonna know I went in here for you guys, and he's gonna chew me out for this.
Missing persons case, Informer.
Yeah.
Is it like him to just go radio silent like that?
Really, is it like you to just go radio silent? I'm gonna assume yes, but I want to get a confirmation. I want to know if it's specifically specific towards not on radio silent.
It like metagamey. Ansel would, because you and Ansel and you had like a falling out. You hadn't talked in a while, but before when you guys were cool, even when he like had his loner stuff, he'd send you like an explanation or an excuse at least. He wouldn't just go absolutely radio silent unless he had something he figured was something only he could deal with.
Which is almost everything.
It happens.
Happens to the best of us.
I think in response to this divine knowledge Nama has been given, like God spoken to her ears, like, yep, this is how it goes. It's like, the complete lack of radio silence is concerning. There's no bullshit excuse this time.
So this isn't normal for him then. We should probably treat it like a missing persons case.
I would have gotten a text at least.
Well, you know.
Or would you?
I mean, hey, look, you might want to get more of your friends. I mean, where's the bandaged guy? Or where's Grin?
Oh yeah, I did place a demon on Grin. Do I know that he's sleeping, just chilling?
Yeah. You know, I'll give you this extra information as well. You know he's at Kay's house.
Cool. Yeah, Grin's fine. He's resting right now.
No, you still want to make go check in on him. I don't know. He doesn't usually sleep for this long, does he?
No, but I mean, it's not like he's gonna die or anything, so.
Probably. I don't know. Maybe that heart puncher guy.
Kind of like fidgets a little nervously at that. But with Ansel missing, I would feel a bit more at ease if we were all together.
Is Grin here?
Shadow.
Shadow, I summon thee!
No!
Blue Eyes White Dragon! I will say, I will say if you do go to Kay's house, you will find something there. It won't be Grin if he's not here, obviously, but you will.
Metagame.
You will get.
I just know this motherfucker fell asleep.
This motherfucker is napping.
I like to think that the demon that's like in the form of a cat at the moment is like smacking Grin in the face. And he's just not waking up.
The thing is also if you go to the VHA, you will also get something. So it's not like you're gonna be losing ground anyway. So it's up to you guys. All
right, we should. All right. So for the sake of not metagaming, we can go to. Actually, the lack of K is suspicious, probably. But I can like watch Grin. Both of these are suspicious because Grin's been sleeping for too long and there's no K to be found.
Actually, as you speak and as you do this, you receive a call, Nama.
Oh, cool. I look at my phone. Is it someone I know?
It is an unknown number.
Cool.
Because
I'm going to answer the unknown number.
As you answer it, it's like, hello. Is this Naama?
Yes, this is Naama.
Hi, this is Sylvia. I'm sorry we haven't really discussed. You were in Kay's emergency contacts.
I was?
I had Nama, my emergency. I know how to set up an emergency contact.
Who organized this? Was it Grin? Did
No,
organize this?
Grin set up your
probably.
of your
I wouldn't
emergency
have
Okay,
done
contact.
okay,
that.
thought so. Okay.
Grin set up your emergency contacts. But he's like, but she goes, she was in your emergency contacts, and I tried to call your other friend, but he didn't answer.
Yeah, I tried to call him last night too, and he hasn't texted me. What's happening exactly? You sound a bit concerned.
Yes, I called the Canadian fellow yesterday, and I asked him to bring Kay home, and he said Kay was there, but when she said that he would come home, then it's been the morning, and she hasn't come home. I don't know where she is.
Nama would kind of like be silent for a second, and then she like kind of looks to the eyes of her cat that's like hanging over Grin, and you know the severe lack of fucking K marks all over his clothing and K hair all over his clothes is like, this is an interesting circumstance.
How interesting.
How interesting.
Very intriguing.
So, can you give me one moment, Sylvia?
Yes, please.
she goes on mute on the phone. So, Informer, I know that I was kind of bullshitting you with the missing persons case earlier, but like we have an actual missing persons case on our hand.
Oh, yeah, sure. Here, here, let me call Lucas. As he kind of pulls up a call with Lucas, Lucas pops up with his normal adorned clothes, and he says, "You're late." I know, I'm sorry. It's just, I need access to the Veridian, to the Hero District surveillance system. Why? Well, we got someone missing. Ansel and, Kay, apparently they're gone. Oh. I didn't see him go out last night, but haven't heard back from him. Usually, despite being a lone wolf, he's usually pretty active when it comes to reporting. Alright, look him up. See what he did last night. As suddenly, the entire district surveillance system pulls up as you all witness a speeding car going down the street. I don't think he's supposed to do that. As
he doesn't care. He doesn't give a fuck.
yeah, I noticed he's kind of an asshole. As you see him pull up into a park. Surveillance gets a little fuzzy by the end, but as the surveillance goes to a nearby rooftop, you all see Ansel get confronted by a man who is shrouded in trees of the park. They fight, and it seems as though Ansel gets shot. And as you all witness this, we are going to move over to our gang. Wait. Is this it? No, that's not it.
That's a bit too valiant.
Yeah.
That music's a bit too valiant. Sir.
Wait, it's a bit too what? Say that again.
It's like the fucking
Valiant.
it's like the fucking the Star-Lord meme. What? Now I know it is a bad. Anyways.
I know it sounds bad.
Okay. Ansel. You wake up in a cage. The wound still festering, but healed. It seems that you've been bandaged up.
I don't have 5 hits right now.
No, you don't have 5 hits right
Okay, I'll get rid of those.
You, as you have, you do feel this debilitating pain in your stomach, as it does feel as though you are wounded. As you look around, and see crates and boxes, and you hear seawater, or what sounds like seawater, off in the distance. Let me actually do some rain. We do some light rain over here, gang.
Where? I have a question for you when your description's up.
Okay. You can hear the light rain outside, pittering and pattering on top of the rooftop. This is a very dark and cold place. As you also see, Kay. Kay, describe how you are in this moment.
Better question. How long have I been awake?
You have been awake, well, since, I would say, for an hour or two longer than Ansel has been awake. You are more resistant to toxins than he is, and he was shot in the chest. So he was
I can also
out
get
for...
shot in the chest to be fine.
Yeah, but you're a lot more resistant to the poisons and toxins and shit that he administered to you. So you woke up earlier than he did. So what state would you imagine Kay be in this scenario?
Assuming they're kind of like across from the room from each other, and Kay's in her own little cage. You see this beast kind of slamming itself against the bars of a cage, and it's not the way that Kay is typically, you know, when she's in her saber-tooth form. It looks kind of what you'd imagine an overgrown saber-tooth to be, but this has bone spines out from everywhere. They're jetting out from her actual spine. She has them on her arms, on her legs, some out to the side, and you see these teeth that have grown so much that it almost looks like if they grow any longer, they're going to start stabbing back into her skin. And she's gnawing at these bars and slamming her whole body against them, trying to knock something over.
How does Ansel react?
Firstly, if I keep my 5 hit to like simulate the bullet wound affecting me, or however you want to do it, can I get a hero point?
Sure. Why not?
Okay. How do you want that to work? Am I just keeping the injuries? Or
You keep all of your injuries, plus, let's add an affliction onto that as well.
Oh god!
I love afflictions.
Let's add a little bit of an affliction onto that. Let's see. What are some fun afflictions I can add? Give me one moment. God, I want the conditions.
Take your time.
Take your time. Me.
I'm not going to give you the conditions.
I am not gonna give you the conditions. No. Wait, conditions. I love referencing the book. The book is so nice.
It's not because I don't want to, but because I can't. But even if I could, I
you
would.
know what? If you take the 5 hits and you're debilitated, I will give you the point.
Debilitated is dangerous, Billy.
Isn't that -5 to everything?
No,
Yeah.
that's -5 to one of your skills.
Oh.
To one
wait.
one or more of your abilities. So I'll give you the choice of one of your abilities. It's either that
or
or
more.
Yeah, one or more. I'll just say one. You know what? I won't give you the choice. I'm gonna choose one. I wanted to be nice,
Take the hero point. So.
but then I realized.
Do intelligence.
Please. You'll take a -5. You know what? To your stamina.
Oh shit! I was just
Oh
thinking.
my
about
god!
Oh.
That this debilitated stamina means the hero is dying and suffers a -5 modifier on fortitude checks to avoid death on top of it.
Oh my god, dude.
Fun fact, everybody, I now have -9 toughness at the moment.
Oh wow, you're dying in one hit, bro. You're literally gonna die in one hit.
Because
Bro,
it
they're still licking
Just don't
the
it
get hit.
stacks with the injuries. It stacks with the injuries. So I
Literally
go
just
5
die.
injuries.
Dude,
and
he's
then
actually
You're about
five
to
to
hit you,
stamina.
just die.
one flick.
And look, and you know what? Look, it's a stealth section, guys. It's a stealth section. Yeah. Anyways, so
Hello.
as
Dodge DC sucks. It's so
Boy.
Sneakers.
how fun. I wonder how you're gonna solve this predicament. Anyways,
Predicament.
Don't worry, guys. I have a spell for the occasion.
As you are laying there, your wounds wrapped up, but your injury's still very real. The bullet wounds scar your abdomen, and you're watching as Kay become an unknowable beast. How does Ansel react?
CK banging against the bars, and at first I'm like surprised she's here. I clutch my barely held together wound. I assume it has like the teeniest bit of care done to it just so I don't die.
Yeah. Oh, also,
like, clutch
one more thing also, and I do want to clarify this, and this is pretty obvious, but I do want to say this reference. All of your equipment is gone. Except for your suit. Your suit has been left on. For purposes...
Is my mask untouched?
Yes. It seems your mask is untouched.
Okay. I clutch the bars and cling to them and hoist myself up as I look at Kay practically turning into a wild animal. And he says Kay's name a few times, but he's like pained as he does it, raising volume just a little bit more each time. Kay. Kay, over here. Look. He bangs on the bars a little bit.
You notice as this beast slowly begins to turn its head to you. And typically, you know, Kay's saber-tooth form still has parts of her there. Like, you can tell... It's kind of like when you see people who've got, you know, like, domesticated wolves. But her eyes that are typically this amber color almost have a red gleam to them. And you watch as this beast on 4 legs slowly makes its way towards you before attacking the bars as if trying to get through to you. And you notice that the chain, the big chain that typically rests on her neck and her, like, wrists, it looks like the bolts holding them in place are about to split at the seams.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too peachy either, Kay.
As you tear at the bars, you hear from around the corner, mon ami, you can't break those bars yet. You're not even where you're supposed to be yet. As you see one, to describe the lighting in this room as well, there is only one bright light bulb flickering, illuminating the entire space as this man walks in. Same general build, but out of the darkness, his features look a lot more present. He does look a lot more mechanical than what you originally anticipated. This man is, you know Clayton from Tarzan?
Yes!
Yeah. He almost looks like that, with a big scar running across his eye. Very clean shaven. It looks almost as if it weren't for the scars around his body and the mechanical fixtures, he'd almost look like a normal person. As he walks and behind him, a giant ground sloth, with a big, like, neck brace around its neck, seeming to glow as the ground sloth follows obediently behind him. I did not expect...
What did you do to her?
I didn't do anything to her. Don't you see that's who she is? Or who they are? Not even going to respect whatever they call themselves. They are simply a creature up for display, and she's most fascinating now. And you...
Can I try to make a strength check
Go
to
ahead.
knock over whatever cage I'm in?
Go ahead.
Let's go, Kay!
Let's go, Kay, let's go, Kay. 17. As you attempt to knock over this cage, you are successful in tipping it over with you inside of it. As you roll across, the ground at least more uncomfortable as it's now ribbed, digging into your already bestial skin. The giant sloth goes over and with its giant fingers tips it back over as the man smirks. I suppose if we're going to be lifelong partners, I should introduce myself. My name is the Zoologist, and I collect, well, animals.
It's not a name, that's a title, you psycho.
It's both a name and a title, and the only one that should really concern you at the moment. I was lucky enough not only to catch you and this beautiful creature, but do more to show in my exhibit. You all will be... well, I suppose I'll save that for when we get there. Yeah, well, it's too Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. Okay. I hate to break it to you. I'm just a guy.
A guy that picked a very interesting gimmick. A caterpillar, dressed like a beetle. How fun. And plus with that...
Do you know anything about science, you moron?
I know you picked the wrong costume. Rather interesting.
No. This is an accurate depiction
Oh,
of the horned caterpillar.
oh, I bet. And you will fit right in with my new greenhouse, where all of my beautiful butterflies lay. Well, where they will lay. I just found a Mothman in Uruguay. I suppose that's my next stop. I wonder what other beautiful creatures I'll find over there. Though you two will have to wait. It's too bright, and we need to go on the cover of night. So I suppose you're lucky.
Can Kay try and attack the ground sloth from inside the cage?
Attack the ground sloth from inside the cage?
Mm-hmm. Like, when it was tipping up my thing, can I try and, like, swipe at it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah!
Yay, yay, yay!
I crit! Damn!
You brother. As
Wild animal.
as you go, as the ground sloth goes to pick up the cage, you are able to grab with your teeth one of its claws and rip it off, making its finger bleed all over the place, its blood drenching your fur as it goes
Sloth noise.
Sounds like me when I mock Slayer and Billy.
shut up, as it kind of stumbles back, and the zoologist looks over and back at you, and how interesting. Such bloodlust coming from, well, allegedly a person. I wonder how many people you did that to.
Okay.
I wonder how many people you feasted on. I wonder how many people you will feast on. I know that you crave it, beast. And that's just your nature. As he, with his arm, his wrist opens up, and two barrels, flick out and shoot, killing the ground sloth, breaking its head wide open. I know you want to taste its flesh. As it grabs its head and throws it in the cage with you. A little treat for yourself. Why don't you eat it and show your friend the beast you truly are?
Honestly, you see Kay slowly, like, staring down the zoologist for a minute before slowly making her way over to the head that was thrown in the cage and starting to, like, take off little bits. And you notice that after this, the bolts have finally broken. And they lay on the floor. The, like, giant chunky collar that's been sitting on her neck finally falls off.
The eyes on the Horned Devil mask squint as Ansel scowls beneath. Do you get some sort of sick pleasure from this? He turns to the zoologist.
The only pleasure I get is pursuing science. Here, why don't you try? As he throws the finger that was ripped off the sloth's hand into your cage. And just smirks at you. I'll need to learn what your kind eats. But before that, enjoy your meal, just as your beast friend is. As he walks out of sight, turning the corner and disappearing.
Shit. He looks at Kay, currently feasting on the head, and then back at the claw and his cell. He picks up the claw and inspects it.
It is rather dense. It's not super useful as a tool as of now, but it could be if the proper pressure was applied.
I do an investigation check on the...
Yeah, go ahead.
Awesome. Doop-be-de-doop-boop-doop-boop-boop-boo. 25.
25. As you investigate this claw, you realize that it could become a useful lockpick. As though you're not very sure because, well, all of your tools have been taken away from you. Well, your horns. Those could potentially be used. And the lock here, it's not rudimentary. This guy's clearly an expert. And you have seen the kind of intimidation tactics he uses. He's not a first-timer. But you believe with the right pressure, you can form this thing into the tool that you need to break out of here.
Okay. On my mask, there's these tusks next to my cheeks.
Yeah.
Would those be good?
Yeah. You can use them.
All right.
Roll me... what would this be?
Technology.
I think...
Fashion the new...
You know what? Sure, let's do technology.
Damn.
Oh!
That one.
Ansel, as you go to fashion this claw into what you need, the moment that the claw hits your face
hold on.
mask.
1 second.
Yes.
Wouldn't this be a routine check? Because I'm not under pressure.
I think you are under pressure.
You are under pressure.
In a cage
So
with 5 wounds.
I'm going to say no. One, because of that, and also two, because you are very much in enemy territory and you do not know when he's going to come back.
Okay.
But as you go and you attempt to unlock this lock, you put the claw to your mask, and ching! The claw on your face mask falls off.
All right.
And seems much too brittle to form it into the thing that you need to form it into.
I snap off the large horn on my head and try using that instead.
I will give you another. I'll give you another technology check.
Please, Ansel. This is your moment.
Your
It's our moment. This is your moment.
Oh, Shadow, we can hear ourselves.
Someone's echoing.
Shadow, oh my god, it's you! It's you!
Sorry.
Shadow,
Oh my
you fucking...
God.
Wait, Shadow, give me luck.
Billy,
Shadow,
Billy,
give me luck.
Shadow.
Yeah, he's not near you.
He isn't near you. He isn't near
You do have a
you.
hero point. You do have a
I
hero
can't know through the ethos.
You can't. No, you cannot know through the ethos.
But I want my...
Done saving you.
You are. You
I
do.
used-
You do have your hero point.
But I could use it for something else. Okay. I use my hero point.
Okay, go ahead. Use your hero point, buddy.
Are you kidding? Okay, that's a 12.
Wait, if you use your
Here's how-
you use
Yeah,
your hero point.
it is a 12. You.
2 2s in a row.
So I will say,
I hate myself.
because you've trialed and errored this, you can tell you got it as you attempt to fashion it into a rudimentary lockpick. It seems you've got it at least a little down, though it seems as though if you apply any more pressure to make it sharper and more precise, it is more than likely going to break. And you will have a -2 circumstance bonus to unlocking this pick.
Isn't the point of a tool to make it easier?
In the morning, you failed 2 times.
Well, it's a -2 as opposed to a -5, so you have that.
Yeah. Take what you can
Let me
get.
see if I have
baby.
any advantages. Let me see if I have any advantages that help. I'm well informed. Can I use well informed to see if I know how this particular
Nothing is
lock
how
works?
well informed works.
Motherfucker's like, hey, I'm gonna take a call.
No. It's a skill check to see if your character has heard something about the subject. It does not clarify what that subject has to be. It can be a lock.
What? It's when encountering an individual, group, or organization.
No, but read below. To see if
Yeah.
oh, never mind.
The subject would
Never
be
mind.
okay.
Never mind.
The
Can I
subject
have
would be
can I have
individual
Kay
group.
make another strength check after she's done eating to gnaw at the bars and see if she can just pop it off?
Sure. It is a very high DC. These cages
That's
seem.
fine.
These cages have seemed to be made for.
Oh, I got
you.
an 11.
As you gnaw at these bars, you seem to make some headway. But as soon as your claws dig any deeper than an inch, this electrical shock comes up your body and prevents you from gnawing at it any further. And it seems as you pull away, the metal reforms on itself.
Oh. Also, as Kay is like zapped, you hear like a weird mix of a very human yell, but also a very bestial howl. As you see the saber-tooth kind of like limp backwards.
Next.
Calm down, Cam. I'm gonna get us out of here. As I'm fiddling with this fucking lock.
And as you go and fiddle with this lock, Billy, roll me sleight of hand.
Okay.
Now,
Billy
Billy,
was
we
then
all
fucking killed.
Billy,
Oh,
Billy, we all see it on the screen, right?
Shh.
Billy, what the fuck did you just... Anyways.
Nobody sees. Nobody sees.
That is a 15. But, Billy, you did meet it.
Yeah.
As you are afraid that this bone will break in this lock, you fiddle with it somewhat, but it's tough. But as soon as you start to lose hope, you feel one latch, another, and then finally, the last. And as you do that, we are going to move along. Yay! As you feel that satisfaction, we are going to slowly maneuver over to Grin. Shadow, are you finally ready? Yay!
Yeah, you're getting punched in the face by a black cat.
Okay. So, here, let me use one of Billy's suggested tracks.
Yippee.
Slightly better audio in a moment as I set up my computer.
Yippee!
I'm back.
Alright, but can you still RP?
It's
Yeah.
Alright. Shadow.
So,
You have not had a long sleep in quite a while. It has been forever. And as you wake up, you didn't even know you could feel this, but refreshed, almost, is the feeling. That freshness is not entirely undercut, but a little bit by Naama's cat kind of poking at your head with one of its paws. You don't know what it's saying to you, but it is pawing at your face, so...
hey, buddy. What's going on?
Meow.
Time is it?
Naama, do you want me to control your cat, or do you want to control your cat?
You can do the cat.
As you see this cat pawing at your face, it'll jump off of your body and begin to run out the door. And as it does, Sylvia begins to walk in and says, Grin, oh, you're awake. Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, hey. Hey, Sylvia. Yeah. Good morning to you, too.
Hey.
Whatever time it is.
Yeah, Grin, I need to ask you a favor.
Yeah, what's up?
I don't want to disturb you after you've just waken up, but
No. It's totally fine. What's up?
Kay has been gone since last night, and I haven't been able to reach her, and, well, I called Naama, and she hasn't been able to find her either. It seems your other friend has gone too. Ansel, is it? I don't remember. It's the weird horned man.
Yeah.
Can you go look for her? It's not like her to just disappear. She usually always comes back home.
Yeah, I'm sure she and Ansel went on something, and I'll start to, get on my suit. It'll take a jiff.
Yeah.
Don't even worry.
Thank you. Hopefully Joji will be back in town in, well, a few days, if not a week. Usually I'd ask him to look for her, but he's busy. So, thank you.
Yeah. This might sound strange for just gotta collect information. Anything, I don't know, weird been happening since I've been asleep, or
Well,
no guys who look like me or anything, right?
No, nothing like that. I found a stranger at my door, knocking. He was asking for you. He had a heart on his shirt.
Oh, yeah, Heart Puncher.
Yeah. I told him you were asleep, and he said, no honorable, well, what was it? No honorable warrior fights Emily in his sleep, and he walked away.
Anything else?
No. Well, nothing of note, at least to you. I mean...
Anything's helpful?
Well, I'm not really supposed to say. It's not really something we're supposed to tell people.
Great at keeping secrets. Look, lips are sealed. Throw away the key. Cross my heart. Pinky?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Orange. Do-do-do-do-do.
Do-do-do-do-do.
No, don't make me sign in. Why would you do this to me?
Shadow, you didn't know you weren't already in when you get here? What the fuck?
I was driving.
I cannot believe
No
you.
games available. What?
Oh god, someone send him the link.
You have to like refresh it. And
Go into the Veridian Games thing, and then
Yeah. What?
I will roll for you. Give me 1 minute.
Shadow, go to that link that I pinged Vanguard at. I pinged you there too.
Where are you?
Yeah,
Grin, there
it's
you
weird
are.
because like if it makes you sign in again, it'll say there's no games available, and
Yeah, there should be.
because that happened to me as well.
Alright.
Gotcha. Alright, I'm launching it up.
Alright, I'm rolling
You
your
can still roll for me, Tom.
I'm rolling your persuasion.
19.
Nice.
Wow.
That
Well,
sounds very
that's
persuasive.
a fancy dice, Shadow.
Wow.
With a 19, Sylvia kind of gets a little uncomfortable as she silently says, well, there is a chance. Do you know how we found Kay?
Nope, never bothered to ask.
Well, Joji and Texan. They found Kay in the Canadian wilderness. The Canadian Rangers, they needed some help with the local wildlife problem. And they went over to go solve it. And that's where they found Kay. She was the wildlife problem. She was eating livestock and, well, she was a little girl. They brought her here and they helped her. We got her a home. But ever since we brought her back, there's this strange man. He's from Quebec. I never caught his name, or at least Texan would never tell me his name. Just told me to ignore him. But wherever he moved, he kept finding us. And he would offer me large sums of money, asking me to give him the animal that I didn't know how to treat her. Well, he's been after her for some time, and I don't know where he is, but he might be connected to this.
Gotcha. Ever get a good look at the guy?
Wait, what did he say?
I said, you ever get a good look at the guy?
He is a very bulky man. He has a big scar on his face. Other than that, he's rather tall. Though he struck me as more of a wildlife enthusiast. Never really someone that... Well, I don't know. But I don't know what he's doing here, but I think he has something to do with this. And I think that Kay's in real danger.
Don't worry. As long as I'm here, Kay's never in danger.
Oh, that's... Well,
I'll find her.
I would disagree. You all put each other in danger, I would imagine.
Well, you know what I mean. Come back from anything, and I'll, like, hold my hand out for my, like, scarf to start wrapping itself around me.
It does, as it slowly begins to reach up to your neck and wrap around. Thank you. Just, if you need some more information, I believe maybe the VHA headquarters might have a better description of him. Maybe they have him on his file. But I don't know.
I'll check all my bases. When I find her, you'll be the first to know, alright?
Thank you.
Of course. And now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna take a nice and lovely walk.
And as you go to go on your walk, and she kind of waits for a moment before she doesn't catch up to you, but she does lean out the door. I think I remember his name, Bernard. I don't know if that means anything, but he always goes by that when he approaches me.
Bernard. Alright. Typical goon name. This'll be easy.
A typical what?
Oh, what? Anyways, as you walk out, we will go back to our boys and girls. Well, boy and girls.
Well, speaking of, the moment I leave the house, I immediately pick up the phone and try and get Naama.
Oh, perfect. Okay. As you do, Naama, your phone starts ringing as you all start walking to the scene of the crime.
Naama's kind of feels her phone going off. She's like, again? And then she'll pick it up and see that it's Grin and answer very swiftly.
Alright, tell me you're already on the case. Where's
Yeah,
Kay?
look. I don't know where Kay is. I'm kind of working on that part. I was looking for Ansel first, though. That was kind of like the easier thing to shoot for. I mean, I could send Olivia and Dorian over to her apartment because I just saw that you left.
No. Just... we should all stick together. Divide and Conquer probably doesn't work. Where were you guys last night?
We went to this party. We all got super drunk, and I think half of us passed out, and Kay apparently left last night. She didn't get home.
She went alone? Why didn't
Yeah.
Dorian take her home?
Dorian wasn't there.
Okay, what about you?
I was blackout drunk.
Roll for deception.
Let's see the
Preoccupied.
Do you want me to actually roll deception?
Yes, I want you to roll deception.
Okay.
Oh, God, this is gonna be peak.
You know what? Let's see. Oh, okay, no, Grin already rolled insight. Okay, never mind. So,
Unless you want to give me advantage because I know her.
because I know, you know...
You should. It'd be so fucking funny.
You know what? I will give you advantage, but I will also allow Nama to roll again. If you're getting advantage.
Do I?
I almost want to give Naama anti-luck.
You should. That'd be so fucking funny.
No, I would like Nama lost. Like I was preoccupied. Cap, roll deception. All right, re-roll that.
I will
shit.
not be rolling. Oh, I have to re-roll.
You re-roll.
No! Son of a bitch. You goddamn Benedict Arnold.
I know what you do when you're blackout drunk.
You're never blackout.
You're not
drunk.
catching me. You're not catching me lying.
No, you know what? I'll believe that you were blackout drunk. That doesn't help your situation.
You know what? Naama doesn't say it like how they said it. They said it in, I was blackout drunk. They pause and hesitate for a minute as they, you believe them, but you know
I'm a
something.
demon. I'm a professional at this. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Okay, so you didn't send something with her? She left alone.
Yes, she did. She knew her way home.
Grin like puts his hands on his head. You let a drunk girl walk home alone at night.
God in the air. To be fair, she's a saber-tooth.
I really wanted to say that off of impulse.
You know
like, who's gonna try and mug her?
You know what?
Say it.
You know what? I'll allow Nama to take that
Right.
line.
But to be fair, this is a girl who can turn into a saber-toothed
Yeah,
cat.
no,
Like-
no, like she kind of looks at her phone with like a blank expression, then she like puts it back up to her ear. Do you know a single person in the city that would try to fuck with her?
Yes! That's our jobs!
Oh. Is it time for a grid crash out?
I was gonna say this is giving Slayer going, Billy, I'm gonna yell at you. Is that okay?
By the way, just so we're all clear, I'm also on my way to VHA right now.
Okay, yeah. I know. You were
Anyways.
walking.
Actually, can I
you
get a
met in real
reminder,
life because you just said you were
Slayer?
driving.
Slayer, can I get a reminder real quick of where we are?
You guys are at the VHA. So actually, no.
Okay.
You guys aren't at the VHA. You guys are going to the park to investigate. Unless you guys don't.
Yeah,
wanna
we're
do
walking. Are we walking with Informer?
that. Yeah, you guys are walking with Informer because Informer kind of knows these streets, and some of you are new, so he knows.
He's born and bred from this hood.
This is his hood.
This is hood.
He knows every trash can. Anyways,
Okay.
so continue.
All right, I fucked up. Do you have anything that could be useful to me while I'm on my little search party?
Yeah, I do. A name.
Hmm. Hit me
Bernard.
with it.
Benedict. Yeah, no, Bernard. Sorry. I was about to be like,
Bernard.
it's Benedict
A person-
Cumberbatch.
Is it metagaming to try and roll well informed here?
I will allow it, but it's a very high DC.
There's a person who's been calling them since they got gay. A guy named Bernard tries to buy her. Some kind of guy who really likes animals. I don't even know what that would be called.
It's called the fucking zoologist grin.
Oh, now
Or
you're
a
smart.
What is he?
There's a
What
lot
is
of
he? Some kind of zoologist?
What is he? Some kind of... Okay, hold on. Let me what do I roll? Investigation with persuasion? Okay, I think my persuasion's higher, so I'll just fucking roll that. All right, Hell, what kind of almighty knowledge do you have for me?
Whoop!
Let's see this roll.
What?
Ooh, what kind of almighty knowledge do I have?
Roll a 19?
19 plus 7, 26?
As you look through your memory, you've heard of a Benedict. Or not Benedict, you've heard of a Bernard.
Benedict!
You've heard of Benedict Cumberbatch, Sherlock Holmes.
My god! He's got K!
He's okay.
Oh my god, that's Doctor Strange.
Holy shit!
But as you search like your memory for a Bernard, you've heard of Bernard, or at least you've heard of him. He's made a deal with your father. You've remembered a name, Bernard, though you don't know if that would be connected with the Bernard that you would know. As far as you know, that's a pseudonym. But it could be a lead. But, again, the park is more definitive. But it could be something in the future that could be explored.
I like to think that as these types of things happen, like, Oliviana and Dorian would see Nama kind of, like, have, like, a moment of whiplash. Like something just got injected into her brain. She's like... and she looks very confused for a moment. It's like,
Are you okay, Nana?
Have you ever had someone else's memories injected into your brain before?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Cool. It's not a very comfortable feeling. So, Grin,
It doesn't sound like it.
no, I don't know of any Bernard unless he made a deal with a demon.
So you do know a Bernard.
A Bernard, but definitely. Because I wouldn't bet my chances
Okay,
on it
could-
being the
Could
Bernard.
be. Well, right now we don't have any leads, now do we, Nama? Because someone didn't send a demon to watch Kay as she went home. Because they were blackout drunk doing who knows what, God knows where.
Question. Would Oliviana be hearing Grin through Nama's phone?
You know what? I would say so. I would say you can hear this conversation.
Yeah. She's looking a little bit guilty because she's feeling like she could have gone with Kay, but she was also pretty drunk. But she's looking a bit guilty.
Yeah, you all are pretty blacked out.
On the subject of missing persons, have you heard anything from Ansel lately?
No, Ansel's missing too.
Yeah, that's what I'm investigating right now.
Speaking of Ansel,
Fucking log is taking forever.
as you guys approach the park, you all see BHA trucks with tape. As oh no, you see smoke coming from the parking lot of the park. Examining a bit closer,
He blew up his car.
examining a bit closer, Informer goes like, "Oh, jeez, what happened here?" As he taps on some local things, and he's like, "It seems a case of arson." As you guys get closer, you are on the money. This is Ansel's car.
Nama kind of look at the car and like pinch the bridge of her nose. He's like, oh. It's just like in her head, she's like, it had to be a fucking arsonist, didn't it?
What?
Oliviana is rushing towards that fire to go help put it out.
Yeah, so, somebody blew Ansel's car up. He's nowhere to be found. Give me a moment, I'm going to see if I can find anything. Slayer, can I make a perception check to find things TM? Or, okay, more specifically, I need to see signs of Ansel activity in the area.
Sure. Roll me perception.
Cool. Damn.
Bro, what the fuck is with you and
Yeah,
19s right now?
Dude, he is rolling it great.
Look, if Ansel's gonna have twos, then somebody's gotta roll high.
I search
Someone's gotta put
better
this shit
when
on
I'm drunk.
That is.
Oh god, hangover Naama is overpowered.
Does Dorian want to attempt also a perception check, or do you want to investigate? Do you want to try and set the fire off, or are you just standing there?
You're just standing there.
Menacingly.
Menacingly.
As you go to investigate, Oliviana, let's actually go to you
Yeah.
first. As you use your ice magic to help set out this fire, some Haven damage control officers come to you and be like, "Hey kid, thank you for your help. Do you know whose car this is?"
This is my friend's car. His hero name is Horn Devil. We're looking for him right now.
He hasn't reported
He's gone
in.
missing. Yes, he went missing. We're trying to find out what happened to him.
Yeah. Seems the GPS tracker is broken. Someone tore the shit out of it. But we'll find him. We already put him on a missing persons report. But we're gonna deal with this car right now. We'll see what we can find in here, but nothing salvageable. This frickin' truck, this trunk is even welded shut.
The trunk is welded shut. Why?
Oh, probably because of the fire. I would imagine. Hey, big guy, as he kind of looks over to Dorian.
Big guy.
Want help out here?
No.
Big guy will not need any assistance here. Fuck me.
Just kind of stares at this guy with like, just like a, telling this guy to like kind of fuck off sort of body language.
Mm-hmm. So you're not gonna help?
Quick
Kind of
question.
just looks over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Question Slayer.
Yeah.
So the fire's like just been put out. I'd imagine like the trunk is still hot where it's been welded.
Yeah.
Can Olivia use her ice magic to like quickly cool it down and make it a bit more brittle?
Sure.
Okay.
Roll me expertise magic.
Owie.
I mean, still a good roll.
That is still a good roll.
As you use your ice magic to freeze this over, it does seem to become less hot, which will help Dorian if he does decide to lift this. But it doesn't seem to make it more brittle. It seems to only cool it down. As the fire officers will go, nice skin. That's pretty neat, thank you. We'll try to break this open if this guy ain't gonna help us.
She looks over at Dorian. Dorian, please, can you help open it?
He kind of grunts and he puts on his helmet and then he walks up forward to actually help them.
Alrighty. Roll me strength.
So I have powerlifting 10. Do I even have to do it? Do I even have to roll?
That's for lifting. You're breaking it open.
Breaking. Alright, strength. God fucking damn. I got an 11.
You know what? As you're able to bend this molded, melted metal, you are able... It is surprisingly hard to break open, but as you have enough strength, you bolt yourself to the ground, and you're able to open the trunk. Ansel, what was in your trunk before you, in your car when you left it?
You would see some various equipment, scuba gear, gas mask. There's a container with a bloody pencil inside of it. Different salts, holy water, and if it's okay with Slayer, I don't technically own it in my sheet, but there'd be a shotgun in there too.
Why do you have a gun? Is that registered?
It may have been from his cop days, and he may not have reported it in.
You can answer your own question.
No way!
I'm gonna have it be that a Haven Damage Control isn't looking in the trunk as you open it. Giving you and Oliviana and Dorian moments to decide what they want to do with this information.
About what again? Like the fact that he has a gun?
The fact that he has an unregistered firearm in his trunk.
Oliviana eyes the unregistered. Okay. How do we know that it's unregistered though?
I don't think
Because
Dorian
if it's just a
owns
gun
it.
there, like Oliviana's gonna assume that he did the right thing and registered it, so she's not gonna think much of it.
How long till I get there?
If anything,
You know
like
what? Shadow, Bryn, you're just hurting the corner, and you're seeing the smoke come out You aren't like near them, but you are near enough to see Dorian and Oliviana opening his trunk.
Cool. I'm getting ready to land next to them.
With the information about like the registered gun, first off, it's a gun, so he's gonna be normally very cautious as always, and I'm just going to prepare an attack if just so happens that the gun is to be pointed at us offensively, but I don't really think that's gonna fucking happen.
As you guys are inspecting
He's reaching.
He's reaching. Flies towards the direction.
It's like a Skyrim quest marker over the gun.
But as you do, Grin lands next to you both, and Grin, you also see this shotgun, and I would think that you would have enough insight to know this thing ain't registered.
Oliviana yelps as Grin lands next to her, and instinctively hides behind Dorian.
Flies.
Grin's gonna pick it up and like check to see if it's loaded.
Is it? Billy?
Huh? What? Huh?
Is the shotgun loaded?
Very irresponsible.
Let me flip a coin real quick.
Oh god.
And if it's not, is there ammo?
There would be a box of shells next to it, regardless. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Alright, it's not loaded. Assuming that's what you want. What do you guys want?
I want it to be loaded.
It's loaded.
Grin will pick it up. One of the little grabby hands of his scarf will pick up the box of ammo, store it away. Grin will tuck away the shotgun.
Where?
Where? He's gonna hide. His scarf is just gonna hold it and hide it away.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say he put it like in his pants.
No, but like, so wait, does your scarf just eat it?
I just assume the scarf, because it can self-replicate itself. I just assume that the scarf makes enough of itself to hide it up, so it just looks like a long flash.
Wait, it's a shotgun?
It's a shotgun.
Yes, it's a
Straight up
shotgun.
shotgun?
I will say it is, since it is a shotgun, you will just have an abnormally large piece of cloth just hanging.
That's fine.
It's like those memes where it's like, who ate this? And it's like, just lumps. Yeah.
Guys, I don't know where the shotgun is, but I don't have it. Has a suspiciously
Guy, no,
long...
you don't understand. Grin's just really good at white elephant gift wrapping.
But as
Grin's just gonna go, this might come in handy.
But as you guys...
I'm thinking of the Zach stop meme. Zach, stop! You're gonna get in trouble, Zach.
Zach, stop!
You said there was holy water and salt and stuff in here too?
Yeah.
Don't take it. I guess you can.
Don't take it.
Bro, is he
coming
gonna
to you,
me?
asshole?
Is bro gonna come torture me?
I'll
with
go
fucking
back
holy
to
water?
my car. It'll be fine. My car's fine.
Your car's fine.
Dude, your car's total. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Grin's gonna look to
Only if I
Dorian.
give it to the insurance company. Okay.
Grin's gonna look to
I
Dorian.
am your insurance company.
And where were you last night?
Disassociating.
He's gonna remain. He's gonna just remain. He's gonna remain quiet for two reasons. One, he doesn't want to answer. Two, he literally cannot speak.
Oliviana's face, like, when she, okay, I was saying, like, her face goes rosy earlier. When she blushes, her face goes blue, and her face is very blue right now.
And you?
She's, like, tapping her fingers together a bit flusteredly. I met Knockout last night. We're on a first name basis now. She gave me her number.
Grin doesn't even chuckle.
I got very drunk too. I still have a bit of a headache.
The Haven damage control agents will look at you like, hey, what do you find in the trunk?
Just a bunch of personal stuff. Don't worry about it. It's my friend's car. It's cool.
Alright. Well, make sure you write it all down. You have to write a report for it.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Liviana opens her
notoriously
mouth.
great for that.
Liviana opens
A
her
scarf
mouth.
will like
It's like she's
put
about
over
to
your
say
mouth.
something. Yeah, like she's about to say something, but then the scarf, and then she like glances between. She didn't say anything, but she looks like she's about to. She looks between Grin and the damage control, and just kind of keeps her mouth shut. Because she's a terrible liar.
And
I kind of don't want. The thing is that Dorian takes his job like seriously. So I would say that he would at least like tap on the shoulder and just be and point at the scarf where the gun was.
Yeah,
Just stare at them.
I'll report it later.
He nods and
Hey.
then he just crosses his arms.
Hey, Oliviana, a little word of advice, and the like scarf
Yeah?
will bring her closer to Grin, to like where he can whisper. You know, right now there's a lot of scary things happening, and you know I just got kidnapped. That was a whole big debacle. So next time, when people are like personally going after other people and trying to get to people close to them, don't fucking get plastered in a night around people you don't know.
Oh.
Because you never know when someone's gonna try and go after you, you know?
I did.
Right, good kid. And he'll give him a little pat on the head. Where the fuck's Naama?
She scoots towards Dorian and like presses herself into his side, and she's like kind of trembling a little bit.
Yeah, he's gonna look down. He's gonna look down, like
Speaking
intimidatingly.
Speaking of Naama, Naama, what was the perception roll?
I got a 26.
Wow.
On a 26, you look around this park, and the person, whoever they are very good at hiding their footsteps. Each step is individually covered up, and there's no loose ends left. This is a public place, so whatever footprints would have been left have been covered up, but you do see remnants of something tangled around a tree.
I would like to go see what's up this tree.
Roll me investigation.
No! Okay. I don't think my investigation's too bad. Oh, Oh,
You aren't exactly able to tell what was around this tree.
you know what? Counterpoint, luck point.
Okay, fucking go ahead.
She said, okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Plus 5. Plus whatever.
Thinking about it a little more. Okay, I see. As you are able to, with the tight hold that whatever it had around the tree, it was very thin, very light. Something of a tripwire or similar to that. Though it is a little hard to detect, as whatever it seemed to be connected to seems to have been deftly and and masterfully taken out without any issue. But you do see something on a single blade of grass. As thorough as this man is, they weren't able to get rid of everything, as a single drop of crimson lies on one of the grass blades.
I see. Nama, if Grid walks over, is probably like inspecting the grass blade, like crouched down next to it.
Yeah.
The single drop of blood. He's thinking.
He's thanking.
Thinking.
Grin, you're able to successfully walk over and meet Naama where they are.
Find anything?
Disabled tripwire and a single drop of blood. Whoever did this is real fucking good at covering the tracks. Scary good.
Is it related to the other incident?
Hell if I know.
was Ansel doing before, since he didn't come with you guys?
I was working on some kind of special device to track down the Ash guy we fought at the hospital. He didn't want to come to the party, but I told him that he should come anyway. So I sicked the demon on him. He smoke bombed, vanished, and then turned off his fucking phone. And then earlier today, I got camera footage. He left the VHA building, phone still off. Drove around in his car, did some patrol, and then did I see Ansel getting jumped?
Yeah, well, you saw.
Okay.
There weren't any cameras in the park, but you saw on a aerial view on a camera on top of a rooftop a partial fight. But you only were able to capture Ansel's side, as it seemed as though the man was able to avoid most camera lines.
Then after he got into a little scuffle, he got his ass kicked, dragged away.
Also, important note, you did see him get shot.
I'm not going to tell Grid that part. I'm going to hopefully omit
You did see him get shot in the stomach. He did get shot with a shotgun.
No, Grin's already bad. I'm going to avoid telling him that part if I can.
Grin's just gonna... Wait, he got jumped?
Ambushed?
By
more
who?
like it. Fuck if I know. The camera didn't have a good view. Trees conveniently covered the guy's whole face, and I didn't.
Let me see.
Naama points, or you know what, even better, Naama kind of like snaps her fingers, and I think Informer gets dragged over by like one of those Umbraflixes and like dropped down next to Grin.
As you snap your fingers, it takes a few minutes, but you all see, what the fuck are you doing? As overhead, you just see Informer wailing as this Umberflix is holding it in its claws, as the Umberflix drops him to the ground, and he's like,
Hey, sorry, yeah, yep, crazy stuff. Yeah, I know.
What the fuck is that thing?
Yeah, it's a demon from hell. Look, I barely
The
have
devil
time.
from the Bible.
The devil from the Bible.
Hey, can I see that? Can I see that footage of?
Yeah.
Horn Devil.
You guys
Do you have footage all around the city?
Just give me a minute. Come.
No.
No.
At this point, I feel like I should go into his brain, steal his fucking login for the Veridian servers.
As you give him a minute, he kind of like calms down. He's like, "Ooh, you just could have called." My God, as he pulls up his surveillance. Lucas gave me access for the day, but again, the park doesn't show a good view of him, as saved like in a bookmark. He pulls up the footage, the aerial rooftop view of the fight.
I know the guy's face is covered, but does he match that like burly description?
Roll me perception.
Oh no, don't make me roll anything. It's on the thing.
Don't make me roll.
I hate you, Slayer.
His identity is definitely
We can
covered.
literally pause the video. We can literally pause the
Could
video.
Could I do investigation instead?
Sure, I'll allow you to do investigation.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Bro, hit that. Bro, hit that.
Bro, hit that.
No fucking way. Okay, sorry to interrupt. I was scrolling Facebook, and you want to know what just came up from 5 hours ago?
What?
Ahead of a road construction project in Texas, the state's Department of Transportation sent archaeologists to excavate the site, and they found remains of a giant ground sloth.
Oh,
He's around.
He's here.
God, we're so on team.
So cool.
It's so incredible.
No way that the fucking 5 hours ago, what? 2 hours before we start campaign, they find a fucking ground sloth.
As
This is evil.
like party, he's closer than he might seem. he appears behind one of you. As you guys looking at the video, pausing it, and kind of asking Informer to zoom in a little bit, you at least can catch some facial features that match the description that Sylvia gave you. A burly man with a scar on his eye.
And do I see him shoot Ansel?
You do see him shoot Ansel, as the video does not get cut off then, but that's when the bookmark version of it does end, where you see a big flash. And, it seems as though he stumbles back. You can't see it directly, because the video is not very high fidelity, but, or at least at this distance it isn't, but you can definitely see red all over his costume.
Oh shit. I don't bring it up to Naama. I just move on to the next topic. Around Kay's house, where Joji has her stored up, do you have cameras there?
What, like Kay?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I can check. I haven't checked that.
Yeah. Yeah, would you?
Yeah. As, he pulls up surveillance videos, like, what block does she live on?
I give every information that I can, and try to think of, like, possible routes that she might have taken home since someone didn't follow her.
As, you do this, he pulls up some footage, and he's able, actually, to find the path that she did walk. And as you do, Informer, he's able to pause the video, and there is a expert facial recognition software. As you can see Kay being identified, pretty average, but as the video goes on, in almost every shot and every angle, on the rooftops, there seems to be somebody stalking her.
Alright. And do, by any chance, like, if I see her get kidnapped, does that happen?
You wouldn't be able to see them getting kidnapped, but you would be able to see the aftermath. As a few hours later, Informer would be able to get footage of the back of the building, and this man, he has been masked.
Has he? Because I already saw a scar.
No, like this. Well, the man that you're watching, I would imagine you would connect the dots, but he is a masked person. Yeah. You see him carrying out what seems to be Kay in her human form, unconscious. And puts her in the back of his vehicle and drives off.
Do we have footage of that car as it goes through the city?
As Informer tracks this vehicle down, it goes from one camera to another, and then all of a sudden, on the next street, it disappears.
Holy shit, this is just like Zootopia.
Holy shit, this is Zootopia. You aren't able to capture the tags, and as Informer runs the tags, he sees this is a rental car. Going to the company, they're able to track down the specific car. Where it is not known, but it is under a name. It seems
so you're going to check his notes.
typing out. As the car is registered under only one name. Zoo.
Alright.
And that's it. As Informer closes the, like, oh jeez. We'll try and catch the car now. It should still be in the city. I mean, I don't know where they'd take him. I think they're trying to take her out of Veridian?
Just keep us updated.
Yeah, no, well, I'll make sure I get updates for you, but, man. As, he's like, by the way, ask before bringing your demon over to get me. I almost shit myself.
I think Naama ignores him as she's like kind of poring through her book at the moment. She's like looking at this drop of blood on the blade of grass.
Inconsiderate. Jesus. As he walks off. And yeah.
Do I know the street, like the last known street before, like, the thing disappeared off the face of the earth?
Yeah, you didn't know where it was going. It was heading north. And it seems... you know what? Roll me insight.
Could you roll for me, please?
Oh, my God. Oh,
I have a 0. It's just a d20.
Insight. You got a 10. As,
luck it.
Fuck it, luck it.
Actually,
I'm a luck it.
Does this matter enough to luck? Or
it would give you extra information as to where they could possibly be.
luck it. Luck it.
Luck it, luck it.
Luck it.
What? I need to change it to not private. You got a natural 20.
Okay.
Oh
Cool.
my.
As you think about the route they would have taken and where they would have gone, you know many different paths and tricks that they could have taken. And at least from what you were able to know, or from the streets and from the side roads, it's most likely that they were heading to Lakeside. But as you ponder that over, we switch back over to our good friends.
Yay!
Ansel. Let me fucking turn on the fucking light rain. There it is. Ansel, you have been working at this for a while. And finally, shing, huzzah, you got it. As the lock goes open and the gate goes forward, you are now in mortal danger. Remember, you are... I do also want to... You know the warnings. You are in danger. And you, what does Ansel do in this situation?
Ansel would gently press the cage door open and prowl. Is Kay still awake?
Would Kay be
Yeah,
awake?
she's been non-stop banging at this fucking cage. She doesn't even look like she's tired out, like, at all.
Okay. He'd get closer to the cage, but still at a safe distance. You saw what happened to the sloth. I need you to calm down. I can't let you out of there. You're gonna blow this up out of proportion. Okay. Do you understand me?
She kind of scowls at you, and, like, you can see her headbutt the cage, and it's at the point now where her teeth have gone to the point where they're starting to, like, cut back into her forehead.
Oh my god.
I'll be back for you, Kay. Just don't hurt yourself, okay?
She just kind of gives you a grunt. You're not even sure if this is Kay anymore. As she goes back to banging on the cage.
Describe to me my options for where to go, Slayer, because he's ready to try and make it out.
You know what? That's a perfect segue to where we're gonna go. Guys,
What?
we have officially entered
What?
somewhere. Give me 1 minute to put your token down.
Oh, no.
And everyone, we're going to the game table. Let me put down Ansel.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez. Oh, can I give you access to this token? Because this is not something I wanted.
I'm gonna place my token down. Oh my god! Holy shit!
What?
No, god damn it. You're not supposed to see that shit.
No, I can just see. I haven't placed K down. I can just see how tiny her token is.
Oh, true. Anyways, so actually, you know what? Ansel, Billy, where you're there, can you put Horn Devil down there?
No.
Is that not something you can do? Can you not drag him down?
No, I can't. I'm just being an ass.
You asshole. Let me also give the Steam thing access to Ansel as well, so they can see through your eyes.
Oh, they're looking through me?
They are looking through you.
Hi, guys. How you doing? Looks like we're gonna try to sneak out of this place.
That is so true. Where the fuck can I give them access to? Gosh darn it. Anyways, we'll give you global... Oh, but I don't want to reveal shit. If I give you global illumination, then everyone sees it.
You can't put them on me?
Yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to do that, but I'm also trying not to reveal everything. That's my thing though. Like, you know, 1 minute. Gosh darn it.
Dang nabbit.
What's Grin doing here?
What's Grin doing here?
What's Grin doing?
Grin,
I still can't see the mouth.
God damn it.
Can I just place down K's token to see? What's
Sure.
there?
Yeah. Everyone, for the sake of the plot, place your token here. I'll even place the Steam users little guy.
All I see is black. Do I just put it there?
Yeah,
just
just
put it anywhere.
just put it here. No, don't put it anywhere. Don't put it anywhere. Put it here.
I'm outside the map.
Oh, there
I'm
we go.
outside the map, Slayer. Help!
I hate
I can't
you.
move my token. I can't move my token.
Stop being a baby. There.
Can
There.
we end up here?
Yes.
I can't
Go.
see anything that's in there. Oh,
Go.
you deleted it. Okay.
Yeah, I deleted it. Go here.
Yay! I'm in a
There.
room.
You're in a room. Let me put the fucking thing down.
I'm in a room. A rubber room.
A rubber room
rats.
with rats.
Rats.
Alrighty. So, you all, but not you all, but you know, Billy, is
We're here in
in...
spirit.
Yeah, you're here in spirit to help Billy out on his adventure. Billy... Well, actually, Kay, you are technically there, so you can see this.
Oh, yay. Why did they put me in such a small little warehouse? I'm a big
Dude.
cat. I need space.
Wait, do we have a team name yet?
Earth's emissary.
I hate that you're calling all yourselves that.
It's a baller
Wait,
name.
is that really our name?
I don't know.
The illusion of Joyce.
It's a free choice.
Alright, Billy. You can move around in the space and reveal things. So, go move around. By the way, you are now in the late afternoon. It is getting dark.
Ooh.
But you do
Is this my
hear...
only exit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Move over, Billy.
I
Can you not?
can't move. It's
Oh,
paused.
sorry. There you go. Go ahead.
All right. Ansel tiptoes behind the door. Attempted movement collides with at least one wall. I attempt to peek over the door.
As you do, you see fucking not that.
Spoiler.
No, actually you do see that. You see this dead ground sloth. As it seems that one of the others came to get him and moved him over.
Ansel's limping forward.
I will say at this time, roll me stealth.
You're gay, you're gay, you're gay. Stealth. Luckily I pumped it up a little bit again.
What the fuck am I sideways?
I don't know,
Because-
man.
I did
Okay,
that.
how are you
I made it
behind me?
sideways.
No,
I'm
they're
not.
just
I'm just doing it so I can see what you're
they're
doing.
just spectating. They're spectating.
Boo wah, boo wah.
Alright, so you are able to grab your footing and get a hold of yourself within the room. Do not walk outside of the walls. That's cheating.
Dude, these other tokens are making me trip. God, I can't focus.
Is there a
Billy-
way to make our token visible?
I mean, I can see.
No, wait. Just give us all
Anyway.
access to the stream camera one.
Yo soy confundido.
Oh, maybe. Let's see.
I'm traveling in the darkness.
Alright,
Oh my,
I'm deleting
all
it.
of the fucking, oh my god. I can't see.
Order 'em, boys!
This is ruining my immersion.
I don't care about your immersion.
I just got swallowed. And not the... I'm not
Uh-oh,
gonna
I
make
can't
that
move K
joke.
anymore.
Alright, all of you. Be gone.
What?
Alright, are you guys able to see
Anyway.
through the Steam camera?
I don't know, probably.
Are
I can
you?
still see
mean-
stuff, so probably.
I think I am, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Move it around.
Here, I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna move it forward just to see. Do the lights change?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay! So you guys are able to see. Alright, so...
Alright, Slayer.
Yes.
Basically, I'm sneaking in the, like, the dark areas of the room. And I kind of, like, I imagine the ground sloth is a large corpse, right?
Yes.
I peer over its body using it as cover. And peek through the doorway.
Other than your vision, you're not able to see anything. But you are able
Is
to
that-
hear monstrous footsteps outside.
Is that ground sloth moving I can see?
Is that ground sloth movement?
No, because I can see a ground sloth in my sight. That's why I'm at. Is it moving?
Can you see a ground sloth in your vision?
I
Oh,
can.
you can. Oh, yes it is. It's an alive ground sloth. Let me actually give you guys
Alright.
vision for that to let you guys see that. To see
Whoever's
that-
moving around is I can
Wow.
see through your eyes.
there.
Wow, another one.
Wow.
Okay.
Like that one cat. Wow.
Wow.
And I peer around this corner. Am I,
Go ahead. Peer around the corner.
just enough. Just enough. Okay. Is that the outside to the left?
That is the outside. All of the doors are open.
Oh, this is so tense. I like this.
As you move, you suddenly lose your sense of vision, and everything becomes a lot darker. You suddenly don't see as much as you used to.
Is that going to be represented? Or
Yeah.
Okay. Because I see everything the same still.
Yeah, no, the map's just getting darker.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. But peer around this corner, and you'll see something. As you look around,
Oh
you
shit!
see what was making those humongous stomping noises.
Fuck.
As this mammoth is in a daze. A giant, larger than an elephant. It shrunk wide and its horns even larger. As you see a woolly mammoth.
Okay.
This is some Jurassic Park shit, bro.
I can't do that. Sorry. Anyway. Has it noticed me? Or is it...
It is not.
Is it walking in my direction or the other direction?
It seems to be distracted with a container, banging its head against the containers, but you are able to see that you're in a dock.
Okay.
With these large inventory containers containing God knows what, as you hear banging from the inside of them.
Alright, boys. Here's the question I gotta ask myself. Do I look for my stuff, or do I just dip? Because I think it'll be pretty easy to just dip, but if I want my things, I'll have to go deeper.
I will add, you dipping means that you will be leaving behind K.
Make another strength check.
Go ahead, make another strength check.
Alright. I'm gonna do a will check.
Oh fuck.
Ah, cheese.
As you are,
Not
as your weak body seems to be unable to break through those bars. And you did roll a 6 will. However you want to interpret that, that's your choice.
General with advantage, knowing that Grin will beat his ass.
What? I have
No, you know what? I think
minus
it should even out because Horndevil, how confident are you in taking on a woolly mammoth?
It's not even Grin, I think. He's considering leaving the docks. He's grabbing his fucking mutilated stomach. And he thinks about how much time, how much time did he say until they're getting shipped out? Is it this night?
He said by nightfall that it was too early in the morning to ship out right now.
And it's getting dark. Okay. Never mind. Ansel shakes off the idea of escaping and goes deeper into the compound.
Ooh.
Let's go!
Let's go!
No longer.
There.
The
Also,
stream camera's
one
on me. I can't move.
No, stop going into the stream camera.
Slayer, I need help.
With your 20...
Please, I'm in trouble.
With your 20 stealth roll and getting closer to the sloth, you feel pretty confident in yourself as every stealthy footstep leads closer and closer to more hidden secrets.
Huh. Is that a saber tooth?
Is it? Actually, let's see what
It is.
Let's see what he sees. By the way, I like that your main concern is it the 2 more woolly mammoths and the other giant ground sloths. You're like, oh wow, a saber-tooth.
I feel like the saber-tooth is the fastest and deadliest thing well, not deadliest because of mammoth, but it's the fastest.
But yes, you do see.
Well, the good thing is ground sloths aren't inherently aggressive, so you have that going for you.
Yeah. But you do see these docile creatures. They don't seem to be paying you any mind, though you believe mostly it's because, well, you are very good at stealth right now. But that could change.
I try to see, have a mind. I want to guess where my stuff would be. Like, is there any clues?
Roll me investigation.
What about
25.
25.
10, by the way?
You think about it, and while the mammoth is intimidating and the giant ground sloths can definitely deal some high damage, the saber cat is probably the most deadly assassin in this lineup. So you assume that if your things were anywhere, they would be in there.
Behind the saber-tooth?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
I have
as
a genius plan.
Okay, wait, Billy, before you enact the plan, let me know. Give you some information before you do anything.
Pretend to get captured.
Billy, the saber cat is asleep. So it is taking a nap on top of these cargo boxes. It does seem as though you are going to be able to sneak by it, though it will induce another stealth roll.
If I do something clever, can I forgo the stealth roll?
Sure. What are you going to do?
Alright. I take my cutting element, I craft, and I go back to this ground sloth. I cut a chunk of meat out of it. I slowly prowl to the doorway.
Okay. As you slowly... You see...
Cheese.
Let me actually zoom in for the audience what he sees.
You know what, young buck? I'm sorry for...
Wait, they got young buck? Oh, this is serious now.
Yeah, young buck and porcupine person!
This is serious now.
As you look inside, you not only see packages upon packages of things, you do see 2 people you've met in the past. Young Buck and Porcupine Person, which, happily, we are able to show an image of. Yay! Let me wait before I... we can forgo the scary music real quick to show our love for our artist really quickly. Give me one moment.
It's the last time you'll ever see them.
And show players. Here is the picture of Porcupine Person. That
You look rad as hell.
looks rad as shit. Drawn by our artist Violin. Shout out Violin. They're also going to be doing the concept art for all of our characters. So stay tuned. Thank God. Thanks to her, we aren't getting sued into the ground. Yay!
Yeah!
Yay!
I just love their style.
They're really great. They're really great. But anyways, back to the scary. Let me put back the music. Light Rain and scary music.
Mood returned.
Mood returned. Not that. That is way too whimsical. There it is.
Player accidentally pulled up his porn tab.
No, X videos. Anyways, so
People.
so yes, that is what you see there, Ansel.
You saw it on the stream, right?
Yeah, no, I pulled it up on the stream.
Yeah, I know.
No,
Oh no, because Lana was in the Discord chat. It was like, show me. So I don't know if she saw it.
Oh shit. Someone send a picture of Porcupine Prison in the chat. For Dim. M.
What?
You're being tasked. Send the picture of Porcupine Person and no mic in the Veridian Games chat.
I got it. I'm like right there.
Yay!
Oh,
Okay.
Thank you, Vanguard.
Alrighty. So, what do you do now?
I hate getting volunteered for stuff, man. I'm never prepared for that.
What do you do now that you see these two friends, and enemy, in this precarious situation?
Okay.
A moral decision for Ansel? Holy shit. What is Ansel
Take my meat. And...
Excuse me?
I hide behind this box.
Okay.
And you know like the little... you do for cats?
Yeah.
I do that, and I chuck the meat across the hallway, like... I can't move myself there, but you see where my cursor is?
Yeah.
I want to toss it around this corner here.
And also, by the way, for the people who are asking why they can't see you, it's because it's very dark. And you are unseen by
Indeed.
the people who would see you. But that is none of your concern, as its only concern is as of later. As you throw this out, you see one of the cats jump at it.
It's further. It's
Oh,
further.
where?
It's further.
As
Further. Yeah.
as one of the other cats walks out.
Okay.
Player trick or treat.
Yes, you may.
Cool. I'm gonna do one now.
Oh my god, found a wee please. There it is. So, Ansel, as you watch this saber cat go out and sniff the air around it, you watch as something comes into view. As behind you lurks something big.
Under pressure.
And at this point, after this next stealth roll, then will be Kay's thing. So,
Oh man.
roll your stealth.
Okay. Slayer, do I get a circumstance bonus because the mammoth is so loud that it would overwhelm some of the saber-tooth senses?
I don't know.
Throw me a bone. Come on, throw me a bone.
Please.
Please.
I will give you a +2 circumstance bonus because I'm nice.
Alright. That's a 19. It's either 10s or 2s today. I don't know if I like it.
As you walk out, and you're able to hide as this mammoth as it blows its trunk. Ansel, roll me perception.
Roll investigation? Sure.
That's not what I said.
That is not what I said. You know it. You know it.
17.
Ansel, all of a sudden, you hear a loud crash as Kay has finally escaped. Kay, you may now put your token. You may now put your token down here.
Yay!
And you are now allowed to free roam.
Yay!
Let me move the camera over here so that the people may see you. Kay, where would you like to go?
I accidentally pulled up my thing on my other tab. I was trying to get the token that I sent you. Hold on, wait, let me get my token.
Your token.
Okay. For now, I'll just use this one. Kay's gonna step outside. And... why is it at least one walk?
Do you stealth at all?
Yes. Actually, I would like to activate an ability that I have.
Yay!
Which is my Predator camo. Kay blends in with her environment, providing herself concealment from all visual senses.
Ooh, how funny.
Which means I cannot even check it. Hold on, let me pull up how fucking insane this shit is. Hold on, where is it?
Hansel fighting for his life, trying to stay hidden. Ahleeze, or not Ahleeze, okay?
What is it called? Oh, I don't know where to find the visual senses thing, because visual has so many fucking instances in this book. But pretty much, like, X-ray vision, heat vision, nothing can... Oh yeah, K cannot be seen by normal sight, dark vision, infravision, low light vision, microscopic vision, ultravision, or X-ray vision.
Wow. Okay.
Whack.
You basically crouch like a tiger and just disappear. I want you to roll me stealth with a +5 circumstance bonus. Yeah! yeah!
Stealth. Oh, well, that'll just put me at 5, so... Or that'll just put me at a net 0. Oh, no, it will put me at 5. Never mind, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Womp.
Oh, womp womp. Did you already have the +5?
Yes.
Okay. You are hidden expertly, but you do stumble, toppling over boxes, making some noise, as some of the animals seem to perk up at this sudden noise. But this sudden shift does help, as the mammoth, seemingly on Ansel's tail, turns its massive trunk and suddenly starts walking over to the other door, as our good friend Horn Devil is safe from this mammoth. But it is coming towards you with its ginormous trunk. You are able to stay visually hidden, though its nose might prove a bit of a challenge. Anyways, Ansel. Now,
What the saber tooth doing?
you rolled your stealth check, right? What do you get for stealth?
Yeah, it's 17.
Okay. As the saber cat sniffs the air, the rain partially covers some of your scent as this saber cat runs over to its friend to gnaw at this food that they just got. And you are
What's
now
going on in this room?
You see boxes on top of boxes. You don't know whether your things are in here, but you know definitely equipment is in here. Though whether it belongs to the zoologist, you don't know for sure.
I scramble for everything of my own and anything that's useful.
Roll me investigation. I'm good at that.
Never
Is my token updating for anyone else? Question mark.
I don't know.
Oh wait,
man.
can you take her off the board and put her back down?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you probably need to put down a new token. Here. There you go. Yay! You rolled a 20. As you go to find your stuff, you are able to at least find some things. You aren't able to find everything. It seems as though the zoologist has taken the reserve salt and holy water from your person.
What?
Did you have any weapons on you as well?
I had his machete.
He also took his machete back.
He's like, that's just mine.
Yeah, that's just mine.
Alright.
But
Let me
everything,
pull up my cheat.
but everything else from here, or from your equipment, should be here.
Okay.
But, suspiciously, your device is gone.
What device?
The realization. The realization is crazy.
He took my... I worked so hard.
You
I
worked.
worked so hard on that.
I worked hard on that.
Dude, Ansel's gritting his teeth as he scrambles through everything. Is there anything that isn't mine of interest?
You do look through, and you do find a strange-looking necklace. Opening it, it seems to be more of a locket, as a picture of a woman lies there. You can roll me not perception. What would this be? You can roll me. I would say insight. This is an investigation check.
What?
Roll me insight.
What? This is holigarchy, and you know it. Anyway, I aced that shit. 21.
You manifested that roll. You have never met them, but this looks like the famous Canadian sidekick Soul Girl. You don't know whose locket this is, but that's the picture that's in it. Another thing that you find seems to be a quill from Porcupine Person. Another one of his rapiers. Or their rapiers, apologies. One of their rapiers that must have been plucked out of their skin.
I assume that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
What about my... is my phone there?
No.
That's gay.
Don't say that on stream. Don't say that, Billy.
Is there any, form of communicator?
Okay. This will be a question of Ansel's character. In all VHA assigned heroes, they have a the reason why the Haven Damage Control mentioned a GPS was because for the suits that they make for their heroes, they add a bunch of padding for their own protection and a GPS tracker in case they get kidnapped. They need to be rescued. Would Ansel have taken off that GPS?
Not this particular time, but it is in his arsenal.
It's a simple yes or no. It's not something you can easily take out and put back in.
I feel like that can't just be his norm. I feel like that's standard issue, so he'd have to like take it out intentionally for something, which he would have not done.
So that's what I'm asking you. Would Ansel have taken out the GPS?
He wouldn't have taken it out yet, because I remember like all his shit was getting tracked before, like his, for lack of a better term, misdemeanors.
Okay. The reason I asked is not particularly for this, but for future reference, the GPS is also not here.
Okay.
You do find something else, though. You do find Young Buck's helmet. As it seems that Young Buck has gone his helmet has been removed, unlike yours.
That's
which is
worrying.
very strange. Yes.
Can I poke around in his helmet, see if there's a communicator?
Yes, you can. Roll me technology.
Oh shit. My sister was the one that was good at technology. I have a 5 in this shit. Just for everybody's reference.
Oh,
But it's a nat 20. Saved all my luck for this.
Ansel, you were never good at technology. And you know that you're no slouch.
Slayer,
and you've learned your...
Slayer, you're peeking. You're peeking.
I'm peaked now! Okay, sorry. Is this better?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ansel.
I thought you were saying this is peaking, and I'm like, I guess. Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Ansel, you were never good at technology. Your sister was the one who was better at that. But something deep inside of you reaches out and whispers to you that the communicator is on the top right. A button lays pressed, and if you press it, it will send out a signal. You don't know where it's from, but you know it's familiar.
Ansel's eyes kind of drift out and glare at the wall as he feels this weird sensation before pressing the communicator.
And as you do, this, not loud, but loud enough, beeping comes from Buck's helmet. As the beeping goes on for a while.
I can't move. I can't move.
Poor devil starts running. As someone answers on the other side. Buck! Buck, where are you?
The docks. Veridian City.
Who is this?
This is Horn Devil. We need immediate evac. Multiple people are being held hostage. Kay, myself.
I look to the right. What does Young Buck look like at the moment?
He is battered. He looks beaten. Beaten to the bone.
Young Buck. And Porcupine Person. There might be more. There's mammoths. I have to be quiet. I have to go.
What? Who is this? Where are you? As, you don't intentionally cut the communication, but it seems the communication is cut for you. As, actually, roll me perception before I do this.
May I also?
You may.
Do I get any pluses? Because are they making any noise, or can I smell them?
They are making noise. They're not making it. They're not making it a secret. That whatever is happening is coming in.
Call.
Do I get a circumstance bonus?
You do get a circumstance bonus because you're in camo.
+5?
Yes.
Yay. 19. That was a...
As you're focused on your call, Horn Devil, you see Kay, the massive saber cat that she's turned into.
He does not see K. No, I'm just kidding.
He does not see Kay.
Kay is still camo. She's just been slinking around.
Do you want to reveal yourself to Horn Devil?
Nope.
Okay. As
shit, I'm about to get eaten by Kay.
As you two walk in, as these two saber cats, reacting to the sound, jump back in. Sniffing.
Gosh, guys, I think there's a saber cat in the VC.
Whoa, watch out.
The Movir theme plays as I try to slip into this box.
As you slip into this box.
Yes.
Are you genuinely slipping into the box?
I'm genuinely slipping into the box.
Roll me. Oh, what would this be? Sleight of hand. Let's roll me sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
As you.
Stealth.
The solid snake's bleeding through.
The influences is clear.
Come on. 14.
14?
That's not bad.
That's not bad. As you're able to deftly dive into the box, almost without making noise, but creaking appears as these wild saber cats walk in and sniff around.
I'm kind of scared.
Slowly making their way inside. Okay.
What's good?
What are you doing in this scenario as these saber cats make their way around?
What am I doing? That is such a good question. Kay's gonna keep her ground, but
Because as wait, so as they sneak by you, Kay, they seem to sniff the air around you, and as they do, they don't jump at you. You are very familiar with the saber cat set. You are one. You know, at this distance, they would smell you, but they don't jump. It seems as though your saber cat form is giving you a bit of what's it called?
Grace.
Yeah, I know grace, but more it's giving you a bit of a camouflage of smell of sorts that is blocking them from seeing you as an enemy.
She's so griffin coded.
But as they do walk past you, as it seems as though them smelling you, it seems as though you smell like them, and they were just here. So they walk past.
Okay. I'm debating on doing something. Okay, so I know it's not really a power I have, because there was nothing for it. But because they view Kay as one of their own, and Kay is still decently big and kind of intimidating, if Kay were to reveal herself, would she be able to at least get them to listen to her? Because what I think I do have is I have the animal empathy advantage, which means I don't have any disadvantages in making skill checks with animals.
You can try.
No, I don't like that.
you can definitely try.
Ansel, if you're looking from inside the box, you see this beast uncloak, as if appearing out of, like, thin fucking air.
As you reveal yourself, these creatures turn to you and growl. Please, do what you're going to do.
How scared would they be of me? Because I have bones, like, piercing out of every fucking point of my body.
Roll me intimidation.
Okay. Come on. 21, baby!
21. These animals, you don't get a lot of emotion from them, as they are not just animals, but they are scoot. They are primitive, like yourself. But you do sense fear and a bit of a docile nature now that they're in your presence. And they are more willing to more take direction from an alpha.
Shadow, this is what that alpha male fitness was about.
This is what it is. This is what it's about.
Kay is gonna ask them, kind of, I guess in like the way that a saber-tooth would. I know cats kind of technically communicate more on body language, but for the sake of this, we're gonna say that they can talk to each other.
Yeah.
And Kay just kind of asks, "Where are we?"
We're near water. We don't like water.
Who bring us here?
Him. The hunter. He's a weapon. As one of the saber cats, and you're noticing this more now. Unlike yourself, who had a big chunky brace on your neck, these saber cats have a similar locking brace, but not a chunky stylized one, but one that seems to be locking them in this docile state. It doesn't seem as though it's only your intimidation that's doing this. It seems that these neck chains are also keeping them down.
Where is he?
Don't know. Disappeared. Get big float. Take us up.
Up?
North. Home.
Kay's ears kind of flex back as she hears home. We're going home?
That's where he takes them. As the saber cats gesture over to the two unconscious ones, not noticing the moving box as of yet. They continue on. They take up to home. Trap. The ones that die, we eat.
Kay is gonna slowly... Can Kay smell Horn Devil?
Roll stealth against her perception.
Circumstance bonus because of the rain, right? That's
Yes, sir, please.
Hold on. Let me read you Kay's...
Let me read.
I'm aware of her senses.
Yeah.
You know what?
I'm in a box. The box smell overpowers
It does counter... It is accurate, counters illusion, and has tracking on it. Also can sense up to 100,000 feet.
That is true.
Not.
I think you're kind of
firstly,
cooked here.
Not an illusion. Not an illusion.
Not.
I am in a box, and the box has its own
What,
by
Billy's
moving
doing is more akin to nullify.
Billy.
my box has nullify senses. What?
You know what? I'm
Nullify-
getting counters concealment on this bitch next.
Concealment.
Yeah, see, it doesn't counter concealment. So my
Billy-
box can be a +2. There you go.
I will let you roll stealth, but you have to get a nat 20.
What?
She got the powers. She invested.
I did. But I did.
She invested. Okay. Ooh, I have powers. I can invest in this. I'm not that lucky. I'm not it.
Well, that sucks. Maybe you shouldn't be friends with a giant saber-toothed cat.
That sounds like a you problem. Roll your stealth.
All the luck in the world. Gather to me now. I'm the man who rolled 6 6s.
I'm gonna give him
Veracity.
disadvantage.
You're not near him.
I know.
I'm the man
I know.
who fought the slaver, mano a mano. I am the man who will hide from Kay in this very
Roll the
moment.
goddamn dice, Billy.
It's over a 20.
That
In your valiant effort, you try your best, and while you are able to hide away from the cats, there is always one particular cat you're not going to hide away from, as Kay is able to sniff you around the corner.
And you see these two gigantic tusks lift up your box. And you come face to face with whatever that is.
Ahleeze, would you like to present what Rabid K looks like?
Yeah, if you want to show it.
Sure. You can set it in no mic. I will present it in stream. So give me one moment. Let me do this really quick. Let me do this really quick.
I just put it in the Veridian Games chat.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So, guys, it was fun being Ansel. I'm about to eat.
Shadow, I'm not making you mod. Go away.
Where did you put the Sabercat K?
I put it in the actual game chat.
Oh,
Page chat.
yeah. Okay, wait, give me one moment. View token artwork. There it is. Here is the token artwork of K as of right now. With
Spooky.
with big bestial fangs and this slender but built and strong body. This hunched over monster stares directly at you, Ansel.
I stare back. Okay, so in the wild, if a cat is staring at you eye to eye, you don't run or anything, because then it'll chase you, thinks you're prey. So Ansel is mustering all of his will to stay still and calm and meet its gaze, even though inside he is screaming.
Roll will.
Do I get a roll intimidation?
No.
No. A 0 will versus plus 11 intimidation is not going to go well, Ahleeze.
Look, all I'm saying is...
All I'm saying, I
can't
think
even beat that.
I think you're intimidating enough. I think you got it. Roll your will.
An 8, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, there's like kicking a toddler, seeing it fall, and be like, oh, look, you fell.
As you're able to hold its gaze, but this strong will to run away grows, and it's not unstoppable. You are able to keep yourself grounded. Also, let me move the stream camera so everyone can see. Whoop. You are able to keep yourself grounded, but you are facing up against a monster. Honestly, it reminds you of facing up against him.
What an eerie resemblance. Okay. Ansel will slowly stand from the box. Extend his hands out, nice and slow.
Okay. It's your buddy Ansel.
Okay.
You remember me?
When he stands up, he does smell like him, but you also get an overwhelming scent of iron as the blood drips out of the bandages. Not bleeding out, but you just see the blood-stained bandages on his abdomen. And you honestly see more of the extent of the damage. He was shot in the abdomen by a shotgun. And he is close to death.
There are people who need our help, Kim. Look,
I gesture towards the people chained up.
we have to do what we're meant to do. You have to prove to them that you can be a hero. This is the moment. If you go wild, then I don't know how to help.
Your ears are kind of going in one ear and out the other, but you can tell that she's not aggressive towards you, at least right now. And so she kind of... You see her face as much as it can kind of push against your gun wound and like kind of smears the blood across her own face and then just kind of gestures for you to follow. And as she does... Shut up, I'm not making colliding movements with a wall. As she does, she kind of like exerts her presence to tell the other Sabertooths to stand down.
With your intimidation, they do so. As they do the thing that cats do, they walk backwards on their hind legs and slowly slink back as they go back to their spots and they lay down timidly.
I lift up young Buck's helmet and reactivate the connection.
As you attempt to do that, the beeps go out again, but a little bit quieter. As you hear back, you know, I was not expecting you to escape so easily. I apologize I didn't make it more of a challenge. I heard your incoming signal, your outgoing signal. It seems I need to move up my schedule.
Listen, I don't know what you're doing here. Some large smuggling operation. But they're coming. If I were you, I'd get what I can and kick up tail. Leave us be.
A lot of people come for me, monsieur. I don't tend to run, especially when I have a prize like the one next to you. As...
I got a question.
Huh?
He says he has a question to the guy. As he's about to do
I suppose. Go ahead.
I take out the locket and I look at it. This locket, is it yours?
No. It's lover boys over there. The elk. Or the son of the elk. How pitiful. Seems as though I can't get my own prize, but I can get the son. So enough of my useless dreams. Why don't I send
It
some more?
begs the question.
Oh.
If you're here for gain, why beat a man while he's down? That seems a little counterproductive.
I don't fight fair. You assume I'm an honorable man. I'm a trader, and a smuggler, and a collector.
And what's the point?
Because I like what I like, monsieur. And I like all of my playthings. And as he does, the connection ends. And you both hear, as you hear the stomping of mammoth feet coming towards your direction. And that is where we'll end the session.
No.
Yay!
What? But we do. We don't have. We have more things to do.
This is a 3-session arc.
What?
This is
I
a
think we've gotta wait.
Oh, we're gonna be here for a while.
Movie.
We're gonna be here for a while.
At least let us make our way over there.
That will happen in the next session, gang.
Wanna shoot it with my shotgun?
But I have the shotgun for a reason. I got the shotgun for a reason.
Hey, that's our shotgun.
That's our shotgun.
Look. It's
The
always
shotgun of the emissaries.
you know it's a good campaign when I leave my players wanting more. All right,
Dude.
leaving players blue-balled is my favorite activity.
Stop
Billy,
it,
just know that if I had rolled lower on that will check,
I know.
you would have been.
I know.
You would have been eaten.
Well,
Crazy work.
how do you
Crazy
assume
work.
I don't have K countermeasures?
Brother, you don't have anything right now.
You don't have
Have you
any countermeasures.
K8 your fucking gun with live ammunition in it and burped it off.
Technically, that gun was already broken. Firstly, secondly, I got all my stuff back. So, let's calm it. Let's calm it a little bit.
I'll
That's-
still eat you.
That's fucking crazy, dude. Jesus, quibbity Christ. What a good stuff.
Slayer, I'll be DMing you.
I'll be messaging you. Alright, this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. But did you guys like the session? Was the session good? Was you like it?
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm
Dude.
excited.
Yeah.
I had a good time.
Everybody else.
Mid.
Ah!
Shut the fuck.
Shut the fuck up! Okay, Ahleeze, I told you would like it. It's your shit.
I know.
I know. It's so
Guys,
fun.
There's 2 shadows.
I promise that after... Yeah, Shadow Leader and a
Shadow
Wodas.
Leader 124 and your Wodas.
Oh yeah, I changed my name halfway through.
Yeah!
Oh, okay.
I will say, I'm very excited. Next arc, I promise, nobody will get kidnapped.
I think I said nobody's gonna get killed, and I was like, liar,
Oh,
liar.
I had a
I
nickel.
think you're lying.
I am
have a nickel
not
every time
lying.
a
Go
party
ahead.
member got kidnapped. I have 2 nickels.
Which is a lot, but it's
No, you
not
have
happened.
3 nickels, actually.
You would have 3
This
nickels.
is the 3rd time?
Because
Oh, I
it's
Technically,
you,
we're
Kay,
1 and 2.
and then
and Chris.
Shadow got technically kidnapped.
That's why.
He got
Gabe
kidnapped in his
crashes
own
out.
house.
He's
It was
like,
kind of weird.
he's like, we're getting kidnapped. People know who we are personally, and you fuckers are getting drugged.
Dude, he scared the shit out of Ahleeze.
You-
She's gonna feel like this is all her. Like she's gonna feel like this is all her fault.
You got
It is
you got plastered.
I'm surprised that Nama didn't get flamed harder.
It's
I'm-
funny
Oh, that's
because he's like,
gonna
look,
be
Kay. He's like, Kay, I can fucking excuse. Okay, she's a fucking tiger who kind of doesn't know any better. But the rest of you,
What the
He
fuck?
ran.
Oliviana's like maybe a month or two into this job, and she's getting chewed out for this.
What the
He can't,
fuck?
he can't crash out on Oliviana, but he can, like... He's like, look.
Terrify her.
Okay, I just want to
you're
clarify.
dumb, but
I
not
wanna
on the one he
clarify.
crashed out on.
Yeah.
Ansel isn't getting crashed out on, right? Because he thought the drinking was...
No,
No,
Nom
I'll
was
take
gonna
chilling.
give him shit.
Well, yeah, you
Oliviana's
might-
I'm chill.
Olivia gonna be like walking on eggshells around Grid for a while.
Like Grin may not crash out on you, Nom, but it's like you were supposed to be there.
You're supposed to be at the party. I'm sorry, I kidnapped.
No, actually, wait, no. Yes, Ansel, you will be getting crashed out on.
For what?
You were supposed to go!
No, he doesn't care about that. You turned off our way to find you. In case something like
Okay.
this happens.
I had my GPS. I didn't
Turn off
remove
your
it.
phone.
You turned off your phone!
That's different. I turned off my
That's
phone as
different.
getting
Yes, it
harassed,
is different
or
because
getting
turning
harassed.
off your phone, that is the one way we
I-
have direct
That's so
communication
intentional.
with you.
I was
Your
getting
GPS just
harassed.
tells us where you are, and that
Yeah.
thing got fucked
That's
up.
all you
so-
need.
No, it's not.
Bro, dude, you know what this warehouse is gonna have? There's gonna be fucking tripwire shotguns everywhere.
There-
I know this for a fact.
This shit's gonna be booby trapped.
I know there's gonna be fucking booby traps.
Okay, tell me if I left. Here's Ansel's worry, right? Because they didn't know the depths of your magic. He thinks if he leaves his phone on, you can teleport through the phone. That's why he turned it
That's
off.
such a fucking.
You bled on the grass anyway. I would have found you
That's
anyway.
such a fucking funny headcanon.
Yeah.
I thought you could teleport through the phone. I saw.
That was definitely a prank we pulled on him one time where we convinced him that, like, Nam was like the ring girl.
Oh my god, yeah. It's great.
I was gonna be like, guys, I saw it in Good Omen. I thought it was a fucking real thing. You guys could travel through phones.
Dude, I just
it's
know.
so funny that's the joke caused this debacle.
They made Nama play the ring girl one time.
Look, guys. If you want, we can play next Friday. If you guys want,
Yes, please.
I would
please.
love to play next Friday.
Slayer,
Wait, we can't play next Friday. You know why?
Why?
Elden Ring Night Rain's coming out.
Oh
I
God.
will not be joining the stream.
No.
No one is
It's
getting
over.
involved.
It's over, guys.
No.
It's over.
Well, I will
Wait,
be
Shad-
cheering for you because I will be playing with you.
Yeah.
Shadow will be gone. He will be
Shadow,
dead.
I thought we had something, Shadow. Just gonna leave me
Words
here.
that don't any words that don't start with Night Rain will be ignored.
Will be
What
ignored.
if you
Dude,
talk
Night
about Elden
Rain, are you
Ring?
gonna
Night
join
Rain?
the session?
That is
Night
so.
Rain?
That is so fucking funny.
I'm gonna every person who I want to continue to talk to will be their personal nicknames will be changed to Night Rain.
Night Rain, Night Rain, Night Rain, Night Rain.
Night Rain.
Also, not Shadow in my Twitch chat being like, make me mod, make me mod.
Make
Or
me
just
mod.
snack.
Make me mod right now. But because of Shadow's autism, we will be waiting for next
No,
Friday.
Shadow, just play it while you're in the session.
Please.
While you're in the session. Please.
And what does Grin do? Kill a boss or something? I don't know.
No, look, your game has a pause button.
Like, please,
No,
please.
Not.
Fuck, no, Shadow, please.
There's
I
only
did
one
like-
Souls like that has a pause button, and that's
Not this one.
Armored
That is not this one.
Core. That's Armored
I
Core.
did like
Yeah.
since I forewent a lot of my potential actions last
Yeah.
game that I got a lot more to do this one. That was
Yeah.
nice for me.
I will.
Oh,
One
the Soul
thing
Session was cool.
I will say that the next session is going to be some RP and will be combat, and the last session will be full combat. Vanguard. I'm sorry. It will be full combat. I am planning.
Unless we forego the combat.
I swear I will crash out. Like, I swear to fucking God, I need
Yeah,
the
I
combat.
need it.
How much can we
I
end
need
Vanguard with combat?
I want to throw someone off the fucking map, I swear to God. Oh
You
my
guys
God.
will have combat
Listen,
in the coming sessions.
Vanguard, I tried to do that and you tried to stop me. Like, come on.
Come on, man. Come on.
I'm going to explode.
Yeah. But I am glad you all liked the session. I will be ending stream. Bag as. We love you. We'll see you in session 8 when we face off
Good
against
night.
Zoologist's horde. See ya!